Yeah, for sure.
All right, there we go. Welcome everybody to Vibes and Stuff. Of course, you know who I am by now. Hopefully, and if you do not, consider watching the other videos and hanging around for this one as we talk about what's good food edition. I'm joined by the R&B legend and the R&B sensation DSJ is in the building. DSJ,
Your
what's good, bro?
favorite troll with soul.
Bim, there it is. There it is.
Now,
So what's good, bro?
I'm 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 actually working, so I'm just trying to get through this shift
Yeah,
and
man.
get to the finish line so I can enjoy at least tomorrow off.
Yeah, man. I just got finished doing homework. So I did the Checkball podcast with Staffadan, and then I did homework, and here I am, RAW.
Yeah, and it was a great conversation too. As far as the Checkball podcast, Ben Simmons is a bust, but
Ben
hey,
Simmons, but he has value in a salary
yeah,
sense. So
yeah, he
so
he is the pasta salad of the conversation.
yeah, he is the pasta salad of NBA players. But yeah, man. So as we get started here, right? I'm asking what's good, right? But I want to ask, and in terms of food, right? I don't want to talk about necessarily binge eating, but things that just taste good, right? And some things that you may have uncovered through experimentation, experience for the first time and fell in love with it, or maybe it was like a craze or a fad. So I'm gonna ask you this: what is your best or favorite meal that say is passed down from family, like passed down from great grandma, grandma, grandpa, or whoever is in that ancestry thing? Like, what is that favorite meal that's passed down through the family for you?
Okay, so it's twofold, right? I'm Caribbean, of course. I think
Right.
by now everybody knows that. So when it comes down to the Caribbean side of things, um, I love curry goat with well, we call it rice and peas, but it's coconut rice
Right.
and red beans. That's just something that has been a consistent um, a meal in our house.
Right.
Um, Something that got passed down a little bit later on though, and something that I immediately loved and even started doing on my own and kind of passed down is scalloped potatoes and honey ham. So it's something that I do for Thanksgiving. Um, Almost a replacement to the macaroni and cheese. I'll do scalloped potatoes and I'll make the honey ham.
Okay. Okay. So how about next gen? Do they appreciate it?
Oh, they love it. They honestly, it's crazy that it got to a point now where it became like the second side, like as opposed to the mac and cheese. Now it's like the scalloped potatoes would be gone before the mac and cheese would be.
Okay. Bro, that's dope, bro.
Yeah. Matter of fact, and it's crazy. The way I always say, I know when the food is good is my youngest son Tyler's the pickiest of picky eaters.
Right.
So if he'll ask for something, it's definitely a go.
It's
And
definitely good, right?
he will ask for seconds and sometimes thirds
Right.
of that scalloped potatoes. So yeah.
Man, Andios is in the building. Salute. Salute.
Shout out to Adios NYK. What's good?
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. When it comes to the ancestry, like like my grandparents and my great grandparents and such. When it comes to food, man, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The thing that jumps off the page for me first and foremost is fried chicken, right? We will fry a chicken, bro. Bro, no lie, no lie. Hand to the man. I was in culture shock once. I saw an older lady take the chicken from the yard to the table, bro.
Oh wow.
And for those of y'all that know what I'm talking about, like 6 o'clock that morning, that chicken was walking around the yard. 6 o'clock that night, that chicken was in somebody's belly. You know what I mean? And so
Absolutely.
and so I saw her grab that chicken and do what you do to the chicken, right? To make that a chicken unalive, right? So I saw that and I was disgusted, horrified as a kid, right? But then I saw her in the kitchen with that chicken, right? I was like, oh my god! I'm sorry, not in the kitchen, but outside. She had a thing of boiling water. She was plucking feathers and all that stuff off that thing, working that chicken over. And I was like, oh my god, ew! I ain't eating that, right? This is I was just disgusted. Me and a little sister, my little sister, right? Ew, we ain't eating that. DSJ, when I tell you, when she took that chicken and beat that chicken up, did everything was necessary to that chicken, and dipped that chicken in some flour, and I saw people walking up grabbing them pieces of chicken because this was done all outside, right? You got your station, you got a station over here where you
Oh yeah.
unalive the chicken and then you clean it, and then across the yard you got a place where you cooking it, right?
Right.
And so I messed around and saw everybody lining up at the when she was taking that chicken out the grease, and I saw how everybody was devouring all that chicken. I was like, it must be something to it. So she gave me a tip off the wing, like the wing tip.
Yeah.
Like 'cause I was a little shorty, I got that little wing tip, and I tasted that chicken, bro. Now, mind you, before this, I never had a memory of tasting fried chicken, right?
Okay.
I may have been like maybe 4 or 5 years old. So I probably had fried chicken before that. I just don't remember, right? But man, she gave me those chicken tips like off the wings, and me and my little sister, man, messed around and was eating them wing tips. It wasn't nothing, ain't nothing to a wing tip, bro. I know some
Right.
some people throw it away, right? But this is what I'm talking about is the early 70s. We ain't have money to throw nothing away, right? She gave me and my little sister those wing tips, bro, and that seasoning was perfect. I think she had a little. I think she had a hint of pickle juice in there, and like a hint of hot sauce in some kind of mixture, and some man. Listen, man. From that day on, I knew fried chicken was gonna be a staple. I knew it was gonna be a staple, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like the big kids, they were old as hell. They was old enough almost to retire. They might have been 9 or 10 years old, right? They was about 9 or 10 years old, right? Me, when you 4 or 5 years old and you watching the big kids eat chicken, they can't hardly eat it fast enough because it's so hot. They scoffing it down. And
Right.
I tried it, bro. I was like, fried chicken, rest of my life.
So when you bit it, did you hear the Kenny Vaughn and the All Stars at that point in time?
Yep. Yep.
Because I swear, when you described the story, all I could all I could think about was the idea of that slow bite,
Right.
and immediately the music plays in the background, like the first time meeting a girl of your dreams and all that.
Right. Feels like heaven. Yep. Feels like heaven. Yeah, man.
Oh man,
Yeah. And
that
so we were nibbling. Of course, when you little kids, you trying something for the first time. You don't just go all in. You gotta, you gotta, you gotta be the inspector. And so
absolutely.
I nibbled around it, and I was looking at my little sister, and she was like, "Ew." And then she messed around and nibbled it, and before you know it, we was back. You know what I'm saying? Wait, you know how when you're a little kid, you be watching people eat, hope they'll give you something?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so they started giving us like these wing tips, man. And man, listen, wing tips, and I think we had this brand new beverage that we weren't necessarily used to called Kool-Aid, bro.
oh.
Wing tips and Kool-Aid, bro. I knew had both of them for the first time, and I was like, you know what? This right here is real life. I felt like I could eat fried chicken wing tips every day for the rest of my life in that moment.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me ask you this, because for some reason, as a shorty, it seemed like everything needed ketchup with it. Did you have that same thing where if you got some chicken, some fried chicken or something, that you needed some ketchup on the side?
Not yet. I wasn't at that age. I wasn't that sophisticated with preferences. You know what I'm saying? What tastes good tastes good. Now later
Yeah,
on, I went through a stage like from that stage from about when you're about from nine to, or maybe from about 10 years old till about like your junior high years. You know what I'm saying? Like from fifth grade to about eighth grade, ketchup got to be on everything.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I did go through that, but at that stage, but man, in that moment, bro, nah. Being introduced to fried chicken, bro, and people do it a lot of different ways. Like some people, their chicken is gonna be so crispy that when you bite into it, you can hear it like like just crunchy. And
yeah.
then others may not be as crunchy, but it be seasoned so well, it make you like want to hurt and get down to the bones of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
And it may not be as crispy, but the seasoning on it is like crazy. And
Yeah.
then there are others that, and I know this is gonna sound odd, but I dated a girl whose chicken was not crunchy. It used to be wet, like KFC. You know how you bring home your KFC in the box, in the bucket.
Ye- Oh yeah.
She used to cook. Man, call her. Look, if call her if you wasn't crazy. That's all I'm saying. If caller wasn't batshit crazy, yeah. Yeah. I don't. Yeah, that she would. Man, what, bro? I'm talking about that chicken used to be so moist. I guess moist is the way to describe it, and not wet. Right? That chicken used to be so moist, bro. Mm, 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 mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
man.
funny to hear. Let me
Y-
ask you this, because I struggle with this aspect of it, right? Um, Two things. Do you season both chicken?
Yes, I think DSJ's volume. DSJ, I think your audio went out on us, and I think he was going to ask us, do we season the chicken and the flour? Yes, I think so. That's what we do. Got to have it. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, got to have it. Let me see if my guy. Yo, hey y'all, pardon me for just a second. Just a second. I'm gonna see. I see if my guy having audio issue. Let me see if my guy having audio issues. Sometimes things like this happen in a live stream, y'all. So my apologies. Just give me a second. I'm gonna try to. There we go. Everything all right?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, hold on for just a second. Yeah, man. My apologies. My apologies about that. But yeah, you were gonna ask if you season the flour and the chicken. Yeah, I think DSJ audio probably still having an audio issue. So all right. So I'm gonna just briefly talk about because the fried chicken thing, once I heard it, I knew it was a staple, right? It was gonna be something that we ate for the rest of my life. But I'm gonna ask the chat. I'm gonna ask y'all this. Hey, Wilson Ding is in the building. Salute, salute. So what I found is that throughout your life, like as you go through stuff, you
Can y'all
find
hear me now?
yeah, man. I think
Okay.
you find new things, meals, food when you meet new people, right? And so one of the things I found by meeting new people was macaroni and cheese. DSJ, y'all partake in the macaroni and cheese?
Well, absolutely, absolutely. Whether you do it in the whether you do it in the pan or whether you do it baked in the oven, yeah, we definitely are connoisseurs of the mac and cheese.
So I ate mac and cheese my entire life growing up as an adolescent with my family, right? Everybody did it like different ways and for we didn't have a certain recipe. Everybody did it different. And some family members mac and cheese were better than others, right? But what I found, man, once I started dating Mo, man, listen, I showed her how to make mac and cheese, right? The way that we had been doing it forever. But man, she took it to a whole new level, bro. Like her mac and cheese is like no disrespect to my grandparents and no disrespect to my mother and them, but her mac and cheese, bro, star of the show.
Yeah,
Absolute star of the show, right? Absolute star of the show, bro. Macaroni and cheese. When you ask what's good, if you know somebody that know how to make good mac and cheese, bro, they a keeper.
for sure. Does does Miss Mo add different cheeses to it, or is it just the one cheese?
So it's different cheeses to it. And there are different flavors to the cheese. Like, some cheeses taste just about the same, but they have different. You know how some cheeses are really stretchy, but they taste the same as cheddar, and then
Right.
some cheeses are maybe darker, like maybe an orange, not yellow, and then some cheeses are a white and not yellow, right? But I think where our or her secret is by adding just enough of sharp cheddar to have it be a slight, very a small hint of tang to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like not overpowering, not trying to lock your jaws up. You know what I'm saying? But just a hint of it in order for you to taste every individual flavor that's in the mac and cheese.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Bro,
So I guess I'll be pulling up to your crib on Thanksgiving.
them, them from mac and cheese, from mac and cheese. So when you think about food, do you associate food with the holidays mostly? Or do you
Absolutely.
associate holidays with food?
No, I absolutely associate the holidays with food.
Okay.
It just seems like the staple, like the thing that complements the holiday festivities.
Right.
Thanksgiving, of course, we all know about that one, but it seems like um, Christmas isn't complete until that evening time when everybody sits down and breaks bread and enjoys a delicious meal
Right.
prepared by either plenty of the what I'm saying cooks of the house or just that one cook or a pair of cooks that
Right.
just makes the whole thing complete. It doesn't seem like it doesn't seem complete without it.
Without your aunties in the kitchen arguing over some mess.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or even the gossip birds. Like, oh my goodness, like
You
to
see
know
what she
all
got
the stuff.
on? Yeah.
Yeah, like it seems like I don't know. Is it something about snapping peas and talking about other people that just kind of make the peas go good together? I don't know. I don't know, but
Yeah. I think you're right. I think snapping peas and gossip go together. Snapping peas, and gossip. Let me ask you this: have you uncovered, say, a staple in your thing through relationships or travel?
yeah. So I every Christmas my wife makes what I end up calling her bomb ass banana pudding.
Right. Right.
It only happens at Christmas time, and I never was a fan of it. I always was like, just bypass me with that. Can you just get me to the cake and the ice cream, and
Right.
I'll
Right.
be fine with that.
Right.
I tried it. I've seen her do it from scratch, and was like immediately. First off, just the fact that she put all that energy from scratch
Right.
made me feel like, you know what? Nah, I'm not about to. I'm not about to play it and be like, nah, I don't eat that. I'll
Right.
give it a
Right.
shot. And
Right.
next thing
Right.
you know, I'm sitting here with a bowl completely empty, talking about, can I have some more like Oliver?
Right. Right. Yeah. Please, sir. May I? Yeah. Yeah. Please, sir, may I have some more porridge? Yeah, yeah, that's our thing. The banana pudding thing to me, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. The banana pudding thing to me is, if done right, to me, it's up there with the strawberry shortcakes of the world that are done from scratch.
Oh
If
yeah,
if done correctly. Now, if done quickly, let me put it that way, then nah, I'm not a fan. Right. I'm not a huge fan of just throwing something together.
right. No, absolutely. Nah, nothing. First off, nothing goes right thrown together.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, when you're talking about making it with love, it's always going to be as important as, what I'm saying, anything to take your time with it. So, again, shout out to the lady, you know what I'm saying, for doing her thing. And I'm saying, for all the ladies that honestly, I'm saying, put their hearts and their foot,
Yeah,
as they say.
as they say. Yeah, yeah. The dudes cook too though. The
No,
men men
absolutely,
men cook
absolutely.
men cook too. My only thing with men, when a man cook, it takes for you can't. If a man is cooking, you can't be hungry. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
You can't be
Yeah.
hungry when a man cooking because they want to throw. They want you to come over for like yo man, I'm gonna throw these Boston butts on the grill, man. You know what I'm saying? You'll come sit with me. Oh boy, yeah. What time you want me to be there? 3 a.m. 3 in the morning.
Yep. Yep. That sounds about right.
3 a.m. They want you to be over there 3 a.m. because by the time you get there at 3 a.m., they did all the trimming, all the seasoning, and they got the Boston butts on the grill already, or on the smoker already, and they just need some time to they just need company.
I need company and a conversation.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Just sit over there all day, and then by the time the Boston butts get done, whatever time they done, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever it is, when they get done, bro, like you legit be so hungry by the time you eat, everything tastes good. You be like, hey man, so how it tastes? Man, it's the bomb. I mean, bro, you made me wait 12 hours to eat. You know what I'm saying?
You want to know what's so crazy though? And I think this. I don't know if this is one of those traditionalist things or what, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm actually the first male cook of my household
Really?
that's not involving a grill. Like I know how to grill
Right.
and all that stuff as well
Right.
from, what I'm saying, I think of what I want to say about 14, I was taught how to grill.
Yeah,
But as
because
far
there's
as
a
standing,
yeah, you talking about in the kitchen though.
yeah, like actually like baking and frying, fricassee and all that good stuff. Like
Yeah.
point me to a grill, I could get you some burgers, some wings, all that good stuff. That was like immediately like a
Right.
thing to do. But
Right.
outside of
Right.
maybe some breakfast, like if you wanted, what I'm saying, some bacon and eggs and pancakes and all that stuff, like I could do that easily as
Right.
I could grill. But as far as like lunch and dinner, oh no, that's hey, the ladies got that.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
But I honestly, and I want to say that, as far as my mom kind of kick-started that learning process when I was about 16, 17 years old,
Right.
as far as wanting to learn how to cook and stuff like that, which is why that's why I'm so good at the scalloped potatoes now, because from 16 years old, I've been actually trained by my mother to do that.
Right. Right. Oh, definitely, no doubt, no doubt. And when it comes to food, some foods you realize are you could take basic stuff and put a high level of skill in it and turn it into something. Right.
Oh
Like
yeah.
what I learned like from one of my aunties is that how you feed an army of kids is two packs of hot dogs and two big bags of potato chips and Kool-Aid, right? Throw them throw
Right.
them throw them hot dogs in two separate pots and let them ball and turn over, and then bust open a bag of chips and give them kids some chips and some white bread on them hot dogs, and you could feed 9, 10, 11, 12 kids, right, with that, right? But
Absolutely.
what I learned after I had an empty nest is you could take hot dogs of whatever type. I don't even care. I don't care if they're cheap or not. You could take hot dogs and well, you can melt butter, season your butter, salt and pepper, maybe some red chili flake, right? Melt some butter, dip those hot dogs in that butter, that seasoned butter, however you season it. Maybe a little garlic, red chili flake, whatever it is that you want on there, right? and put them on a scorching hot griddle and keep rolling them until they get that crunchy texture on the outside, and put them on a steamed bun, right? With some type of topping, whatever topping you like on your hot dog. Maybe you like onions, maybe you like chili, maybe you like, maybe you like chili. Make sure you get real hot dog buns, not the grocery store hot dog buns that's like 8 for $1.47, but get real hot dog buns that are hold stuff that won't break in your hand, and make chili dogs, and you turned like a $10 meal into something that's probably worth about $20 just by
Oh
using
yeah, for
stuff you
sure.
already having. You can ball a hot dog to death and just throw it on some bread and eat it. Or you can coat them with butter, little salt, little pepper, little garlic if you like that. Man, I tried a dab of lemon pepper once. It didn't turn out quite like I thought, but it was definitely different, right? Like a
Okay.
different take on it. And bro, them hot dogs off the griddle, like brown, that like once you get like fry them until they get that snap to it on the
Yeah.
outside. Man, listen, bro, listen, man, that's good.
Oh, for sure, for sure. You know what's
Yeah,
crazy? I think that's why I actually enjoy grilling now. I love like grilling hot dogs specifically for that. Like once you know what I'm saying, once the skin starts to shrivel, it's like okay, I know this is good now.
yeah,
And then you add some seasoning to it,
yeah, yeah.
and again, blame this on Wiener Works, because I've done it where I've had a hot dog with the works, which
Right,
consisted of chili, chili cheese, and coleslaw.
right,
And now I'm not a fan of coleslaw like that. Like, okay,
right.
yeah, give me some, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like the first time I've ever had it on a Wiener Works hot dog, I was like, well, you know what? I'm actually gonna try to see this on a hot dog that I grill, and that
Right.
became a thing where if I'm gonna have coleslaw, it's got
Gotta be on. Yeah, it's got to be on a hot dog. It can't just be as a side.
yeah, nah, it's definitely a topping. It's almost like relish.
Right.
I'll never eat relish on it, as far as with a hot dog by itself. It's got to be like extra stuff on it. Same thing like onions. I'll never eat just like a raw onion. It has to be sautéed.
Got to be sauteed onion or caramelized. Got to have it on caramelized.
Yeah.
And the hot dog thing. We really can't have the hot dog conversation without having a hamburger conversation.
Oh, absolutely.
When it comes to the hamburger conversation, right? When were you really formally introduced to hamburgers? Like not like in a sense of your people. Yo, what's good, boss?
Yeah, what's going down, fellas?
Soul
And
finger. I'm sorry, soul finger. What's going on, brother?
so finger.
Oh man, nothing much.
Hey, can, hey,
Oh,
can I make you laugh real quick, bro?
what's that?
So I think I'm about to start taking singing lessons.
Okay, DSJ gonna be your voice, your voice coach.
No, I ain't gonna mess up that man career, bro. Nah, nah. I'm gonna spend. Nah, I'm gonna spend. $24 every 30 minutes for somebody to teach me how to do it on the internet.
Word.
Yeah, like 24. Like I think it's like $24 for 30 minutes.
Uh,
Maybe do that once a month or something.
yeah. So I was thinking about taking guitar lessons.
Yeah, there's a site. I found a site that can teach you, bro. I'll send you the
Mm,
link, man.
yeah, because I
If
want
I
to get the
remember.
bass. Because I want to get to learn how to play the bass guitar.
Yeah, me too. I do
Yeah,
too.
because the bass player, the cats that play the bass guitar are always the coolest cat up on stage. And that way I can have I can get my cool cigarette and put my have behind my ear. You
Oh
know, and
yeah,
I
no,
light it. You know, I light it up on stage. You know, I ain't gonna. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I light it up on stage like a little like smoking. You know, that's how they do it.
right,
You know,
right.
because I always want to play the intro to how you do that there. You know.
Yeah, Alabama, Mississippi. Yeah, we don't care. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
I don't be in the audience with the bass guitar, just come out of nowhere, just playing the bass.
Man, look, I'm gonna come out everywhere. Kids be at the, be in at little playgrounds or whatever, the little jumpy things that had the balls in there. I'm gonna come out of the balls, doo 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 doo.
yeah.
Be at the weddings, they getting ready to cut the cake. I come out from behind the, you know.
Yeah, yeah, man. Hey,
Hey, I
Shay.
do. Hey, I'm be international. I'm be all world for mitzvahs. Do it all.
Yeah, man.
They be doing it
Yeah,
like what the
man.
hell? Quinceañeras be coming out there with the bass guitar, baby.
Bass guitar, man. The J Boogie has a song called Podcast, right? Y'all know
Man,
the J
yeah,
Boogie intro that
yeah.
I be playing when J Boogie come on the show.
Hmm.
And so the dude that be playing the bass guitar in that, bro, that dude
Yeah,
need to have his thumb dipped in gold, bro.
yeah. Just like my man with the Brothers Johnson, old Thunder Thumb himself, because
Yeah.
he killing it. So you cats are talking about food, huh? So,
We are talking about now, not that any of us really overshare with our food, but we were just getting into the hamburger conversation, but we just left like a grilling portion, and I guess we're just talking about what's good, really.
hmm
What's good with food and our experiences, and what foods we loved, learn to love, and at what age. And I told DSJ just off the strength of um you know being like 50 years ago when I found out about fried chicken, bro. When I found out about fried chicken, I knew it was like the first time, no lie, it was like the first time I heard this song called Dance Machine.
hmm
Right. Dun, 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 dun. I was like, he's special, right? You know what I'm saying? Whoever that young kid is right there, he is special, right? But but when I first tasted fried chicken, bro, when I saw it in the grease and saw it come out of the grease and understood the process and then what comes of it,
You were done,
forever.
man. Look,
This
I
is a
remember.
forever meal for me.
Yeah, I remember watching my mom sit up there and fry it up and stuff, man. And that was just like, man. And see, that was one of my, be honest with you, that was, you know, how I used to deal with, if, I meet somebody, meet a young lady or something, she say she can cook. I always
Yeah,
had a certain thing, something basic,
right.
see if she can cook. So you can cook? She's like, yeah, I can cook. I said, all right. So, and I always had in my head, I said, what else? So can you fry up some chicken? She's like, yeah, I can fry
Yeah.
chicken. I said, oh, what about some mac and cheese? And I said, I make mac and cheese. I said, you make cornbread? Yeah, I know how to make cornbread. Okay. What about
That
greens?
right, that last one that you just said, bro.
Hmm.
If
Yeah.
they could
Oh
get
man.
that, if they could get that last one right, man, I might go buy a ring tonight, bro.
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you. And I was wondering if they could do it,
Right,
if they say they could, And see, that's how, most cats talk about, oh, she got this, she got that, or they talking about, and a lot of cats get hooked on what they do behind closed doors because she's
right,
swinging from the chandelier or ceiling fan and doing all kinds of stunts and tricks,
right,
you
right,
know. My thing is that's how a woman get me. If you can cook, shit, man, let me tell you. Um, and I tell her, hit them with the rest of what I would like, you know.
right,
And they may make some. Well, we don't have the greens. Okay, I don't do greens, so I do whatever. So I'll figure out whatever vegetable you want to do with it and see what you do. You
right,
know.
right.
And I said, okay, if you cook it, I'll buy it all. So I go buy all the ingredients, and I was like, it's okay. It could have been better. But see, and that's how I wound up with who I'm with now. Because I asked her that, and shoot, man, I bought it. And, man, she cooked everything up at the pad. And then
Right,
we ate and we conversated and all like that, and actually cleaned up. We washed all the dishes and stuff, and we talked a little bit.
right.
She went home. She said she went home. I had to call my mom. Hey, mom. It's like what? I met this girl. She like, boy, you always meeting some girl. I said, yeah, I know, mom, but she can cook.
Yeah.
Like, boy, you always talk about. I said, no, mom, she can cook. She said, she can cook. I said, yeah, mom, she almost cook like you. I said, almost. She and that was the thing got me.
And
You
she
know,
got, well, how old is she?
she was like, oh, really? She's like, yeah, because
Yeah, yeah.
that was my thing. I've only had, like I said, it was only my first child. Her moms could cook, man, and we were in the barracks. She cooked on two hot plates in the microwave, man. Made a full dinner,
Full dinner. Yeah,
and I'm like, well, damn. Yeah,
yeah.
so that was the whole thing because the woman. My whole thing is you can't cook, you can't. That's a detractor for me right there. I was like, oh God, no. I had one tell me I know how to order out. Well, shit, I can do that my damn self.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, so
But to you said fried chicken, mac
oh
and
man,
cheese, and cornbred. Now
that
this
was
is
mac cheese, cornbread, some collard greens or something like. Yeah, I kept it simple that I can't do that. Whatever other vegetable, put a little green, something, you know, because not everybody can make greens, and I get that.
yeah.
But
And some people ain't gonna have the patience
mm-hmm,
to do collards, turnips, cabbage,
mm-hmm,
or whatever. They ain't gonna have the patience to chop them up. You know what I'm saying? Wash them good. You know what I'm saying? Roll them, slice
mm-hmm,
them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody
mm-hmm.
ain't gonna have the patience to do that.
Or I would hit them with, well, you can be, you don't have to do greens. You can do, spinach or whatever vegetable you want to do. 'Cause I want to see what you can do. I
Right.
want to see what you can do. Or, I throw out that. But one thing I always ask them, can you fry up chicken?
Yeah.
I know that sounds crazy and that sounds country, but can you fry up chicken? Because not everybody can fry chicken.
Right.
Not everybody.
The fried chicken thing, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. The fried chicken thing is it puts us in that spot of we really testing you right now.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
Right. This is a test. This is pass or fail.
mm-hmm.
Right. And the thing, shout out to Chef NYK. What's the thing? Staffa in the building. One of the things that I want to put a little emphasis on is bread.
Man, look, if you came in the
Can
corner
you
and said
make
cornbread,
cornbread?
man, look,
Right.
yeah. And see, my thing is now, not everybody know about hot water cornbread. You got cornbread, you got hot water cornbread and everything. My mom used to make that. So woman back home, I thought I was gonna throw a ring on her finger. She could do it all. She was all world in the kitchen, man. I mean, golly. Freeze, I was home for 2 weeks on leave and I was staying, I was home at the house, but I was staying the night over her crib, everything.
Mhm.
She was making dinner. My mom was like, well, you want me? I said, oh no, I'm going over. I tell her I'm going over so and so house. She's like, well, what's she cooking for you tonight? Well, yeah, you gonna be home tonight to eat dinner with us today, babe? Well, I'm going over.
Oh,
Oh, so she cooking like that, huh? I go, oh yeah. So I'll
yeah,
jump over there.
yeah, I'm gonna go over there and eat dinner and watch that new movie that came out, Independence Day.
Yeah.
I got Independence Day on VHS. I just got it from Blockbuster.
I
Yes.
mean, she was making like straight up dinner, and then on top of that, baking cakes and stuff. I was like, oh Lord,
Oh my goodness.
yes sir. Oh yeah, she was mean in the kitchen, boy. Let me tell you.
Right. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The thing that impresses me, like the thing that impresses me with what whoever it is that's cooking, because listen, cornbread is made in a variety of ways.
It sure is.
Right. Now some like Jiffy cornbread, I don't have a problem
Mm-hmm.
with certain things. Right. And then some like make the big thick, the real big thick cornbread. You get
Mm-hmm.
you a square to
The
eat
brick.
with some beans or
Mm-hmm.
something. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? And so my thing is knowing the difference.
Mm-hmm. Because
Right.
I didn't really have much jip. Now when I got out here to Cali, a lot of I met more that use Jiffy. They use a lot of women out here will cook with make Jiffy cornbread,
Yeah.
which is cool. Which is cool.
Right.
Back home, a lot of them were making it from scratch, do it the way they do it.
Yeah.
You know, or they tell you, look, I ain't feel like doing it, so you got to excuse me. I made Jiffy, so please don't get mad. I'm like, it was good. Get it, and as long as hey, As long as
It,
you
it
got it
depends on
straight.
what it depends on what it go with.
Yeah.
For instance, if you frying leg quarters, right? If you frying leg quarters, man, and you got some beans or something, say some pinto beans, and you
Oh.
make some jiffy cornbread to go with it, and
Mhm.
and don't mess around. Don't mess around and put it in them muffin things and make them like muffins or whatever.
Oh.
Shit, you hit a
Yeah.
Yeah, the
grand
muffin
slam,
pans.
girl. You
Mhm.
yeah.
Mhm.
All we needed was a single, and you hit a grand slam. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for real. Yeah. And then a
Yeah,
lot of times you sitting up there, you come back, you want something else? Oh, but let me get a little more of that cornbread. You know,
yeah, yeah,
you got,
man. And then
I
they
feel
mess
like,
around and have some of that lemon lime Kool-Aid that been in the freezer
oh,
for about an hour.
hmm man, look, I'll be like my man on life. You gonna eat your
Gonna eat
cornbread?
your cornbread. Yo, and the way I saw that, man, that looked straight up like that cornmeal, little whatever, little egg cornbread, man. You know what I'm saying? Put it in the oven for a little while and top it with some butter after you take it out the oven and let it cool. That look
Man,
like that kind of cornbread. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes,
the honey
sir.
butter for sure.
Yeah,
Man,
man. Shit.
and see,
That's why he asked.
I always want to see what they can do. And I tell my son that I was like, hey, man, as you get older, like I said, they may look good and all like that, and they get to wiggling this and wiggling that way, make you feel good. But the thing is, at the end of the day, can she cook?
Can she
You could
cook?
be able to cook because I always let her know I can cook for myself. I can take care of myself.
Right,
I'm
right.
look. I don't mean just give me a skillet, a butter knife, and some bologna. I'm mean, girl. I'm mean with it.
Yeah,
Nah,
man.
but
Put them slits in there so it don't bubble up in the middle.
yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Look,
Be
I'm mean with it. But
oh, go ahead,
You
bro.
like it smush
nah,
fried.
yeah, smush fried. Like hey, get your cream corn on, smush fried. But
Damn.
but that was one thing. No, so I can cook for myself, but it's nothing in the world about you meet somebody that can cook for you. And I know we're talking about cooking, not about relation, on meeting somebody can do it, but it's certain meals. And like I
Right.
said, if you can't fix that particular thing, I was like, oh no, oh God, no. And like I said, not everybody can fry chicken, just like not everybody can make cornbread. Because you
Right.
get some that make the cornbread, they be looking good, it's nice on top, but then they burn it at the bottom.
It be burnt at the bottom, and then you just be
Hmm
eating the top of it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
man. So when it comes to that, man, I want to ask y'all about the different regions of the country and which
hmm
type of cornbread you like. And so as somebody who grew up in Jersey City but had Southern parents, right? Our favorite type, or in our household, the go-to was Jiffy,
hmm
right? The go-to was Jiffy because it was just my pops and then three little kids and my mom's. And so, for the most part, the kids gonna eat something that tastes sweet in their mouth. You know what I'm saying?
And she throw that little sugar off in that jiffy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the Jiffy be sweet anyway.
It is sweet, but I know people actually add sugar to it.
Nah, we ain't gonna, you know, at least we don't do that. I'm not gonna say it's not good, but we don't, that's not our go-to, right? But there are other regions of the country, bro. Like, you ever heard of monkey bread?
hmm
You ever had that before?
Yeah, it's been a long time. The last time I had a taste of that was the same time when I had crackling bread.
Oh, crackling bread. Oh
hmm
my goodness. Now that we do, now that right there, yeah, yeah, that right there is a staple, a go-to, or used to
Man,
be before we got bougie.
yeah, you
Yeah, I
know.
think I only had monkey bread one time when I was like 14 years old.
hmm
But it was. I mean, it was good. I mean, it was delicious.
You
I
go down
just
south, you can find it.
I just want to know why they called it monkey bread. I mean,
I didn't know either.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, yeah. It's That's something we look. That could be related to how things were back in a long time ago, and certain people name. Anyway, we ain't gonna go down the history
Yeah,
lesson trying to put it together. It'd be,
right,
but I
right.
just know it's good eating.
That crackling bread though,
Crackling bread is on a whole nother level. Lord, man, I could
Man.
eat a whole pan by myself.
Yes, yes. And I didn't know what it was really. I saw my grandmother make it a few times when I was like a
Mm-hmm.
real. This is like 70, and I hate to always revert back to the 70s, man, but this is like 76, 77. I used to watch my grandmother make crackling bread.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, I know everybody make it different ways,
Mm-hmm.
but I never wanted to eat it, right? I like the cornbread, so I would nibble around it until, and then leave the cracklings out until one day I tried it with the crackling in it.
And lost your mind. You saw the light.
Forever.
Mm-hmm.
Oddly enough, I've never had. I've always had cornbread, but it was never referred to as cornbread. It was always called corn muffin, because that was initially how my mother made it. It always made it
In the
in the
little
muffin pan.
muffin pan. Yeah.
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 So all I've ever called it was corn muffin, and
Corn muffin.
it wasn't until I finally left the city of New York and went to other regions where they was like, no, that's cornbread. I was
Yeah.
like, well,
Mm-hmm.
this is delicious.
Yeah.
Man, ain't nothing in the world when you get that joker hot, get them corn muffins or cornbread, whatever you want to call it. You get it hot and you slap some butter in that joke and let the butter melt. Oh Lord,
Yeah.
man, that's a meal in itself.
Oh Lord. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you hit, bro, I think you hit it on the spot. And there's other types of breads that we make at home. I was gonna have the biscuit conversation, but the
Oh,
cornbread conversation, bro. If you meet a woman that can do it right,
mm-hmm.
I think, yeah, and I know this is a food conversation, right? But I just want to say this outside of what we normally do, like at work he probably Mr. Steele, at work he probably Mr. Soulfinger, at
Mm-hmm.
work I'm Mr. Uncle Freezy, you know what I'm saying, and the missus is Mrs. Uncle Freezy and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when we come home, to me, my mind, the perfect couple had always been a lady that can cook and keep the house clean,
Mm-hmm.
and a man was always perfect. And I'm talking about outside of going to work and paying. I'm talking about the outside stuff. A man that was handy around the house that can fix faucets and fix
Mm-hmm.
cars, right? Like not basic stuff. I'm not talking about you got a flat tire. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Can he
this
change
joke
a tire?
out
No.
here, not just rotating tires, but working on brakes
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the more than changing oils and doing timing belts.
yeah, yeah. A man that can switch out a water pump.
Mm-hmm.
A man that can switch out an alternator. I always thought that was like the perfect. Now, if you can't do that, don't be offended. I'm not trying to offend anybody, because modern cars now they make them so you can't really even get to your water pump.
But I
You know,
Man,
say,
yeah.
at this
you
point
know what I'm
in
saying? You
time,
can't even
you
get
need a
to your
computer.
alternator now.
You
So
need a computer workstation without, you know what I'm saying, before you need to grab a tool. So
You ain't lying.
yeah, y- yeah, and I say that now, recognizing that the times changed, but I always felt like that guy could be, that was like the perfect, like if the lady could fix, give an example, Soulfinger, Tuesday night, or say a Tuesday night,
Mm-hmm.
the Knicks are playing the Warriors, the Golden State Warriors. You come home, you don't stop at Tiger Mart, Circle K, Sip and Gulp, get gas and go, whatever, you know what I'm saying, gas station, your Bucky's, whatever it is, where you at. You stop at a gas station and you pick you up 2 ice cold Bud Lights. You may not drink both of them, right? On your way home, and you get in the door knowing the game start at 7:30 Eastern time, and you take your boots off or your shoes off or whatever, however you unwind, right? And you go on the back porch and start sipping whatever it is after you meet the lady,
Mm-hmm.
and then you like, what's that smell? And she like, Oh, I'm making smothered cube steak and rice with some tomatoes and some corn muffins and I got some green beans, right? And you like, what?
What did I?
Girl,
Is
you
it?
want me to
Is
change you must want me to change your all tonight or something.
you were like? Is that for me? For you
Yeah,
make that for me,
yeah.
girl?
It
Come here.
ain't hamburger
You
helper. You
you
making
you trying to get your feet, girl? You want your footsteps rubbed tonight?
you want your feet rubbed, girl. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of meal like I imagine now that we have an empty nest. Of course, a lot of nights is Ruby Tuesday, DoorDash, or if we feel like doing something, we'll smoke some salmon in
Mm-hmm.
a smoker or something. Something you can just put away and just wait for it to get you know what I mean? But man, back in the day, coming home from a hard day's work, man, you got ice cold beer. Maybe you bought the beer over the weekend and it's just in there for those that
Sitting
drink
there.
or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you got it in a little separate fridge. You know what I'm saying? Away from the kids, you got an ice cold beer. You on the back porch. You putting your feet up, regardless of what type of work you do, whether it's corporate, whether it's white collar or blue collar. You go to your relaxation station to unwind for a little bit to get work out of your mind.
Mm-hmm.
And your wife or girl or significant other, whoever, come in and be like, "You hungry?" And you're like, I can eat a little something." What we got? We got smothered cube steak, some rice and tomatoes, some green beans, some cornbread, and I just made a yellow cake. Ain't nothing special. I just made a yellow cake, just a chocolate cake, you know. And you're like, damn, this is an ordinary Tuesday night, and you making
Mm-hmm.
that?
And be like yellow cake.
Hey, bro,
Yellow. Hey, and she be like, you tell a girl, you know, girl, hoes like yellow cake.
yeah,
Shout out to Dave Chappelle. Shout out to
yo,
Dave Chappelle.
yeah, man. Shout out to Dave. But
That's great.
I ain't gonna front, bro. When a lady say when that is the meal, like DSJ say for the night shift people, right? Like I used to be, I'm a night shift person. That's why I'm up this time of night. I'm still good with it, right? Coming off a night shift. Say you come home and you come home to like French toast sticks
Mm-hmm.
and some type of rolled omelet with some type
Mm-hmm.
of heavy meat, like maybe a steak omelet or something,
Mm-hmm.
and some
Right.
French toast sticks and like some ice cold, some ice. I don't know. I'm talking about ice cold, but not frozen apple juice or something.
Oh,
Shit.
yeah. 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 Man, look, you talking about putting in some work and you know, like I said, that's good eating right there. And you say you get something like that on a Tuesday, you sit there like, man, what did I? First of all, you come in the house like, oh, you think, okay, what did I do wrong? Did I do
You
something
hear that
wrong?
Mary J. Blige playing in the background?
Yeah, you hear Mary J. Blige playing in the background. You go, oh God, Jesus, what I do
Yeah,
wrong?
yeah, yeah,
Who just sent
either,
something
either
crazy
that
on
or
Facebook?
which one of her homegirls then got her heart broken this time.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That'd be part of it too. That's part of
yeah.
it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I gotta go. My break is over.
All right, DSJ.
All right, boss. Just keep listening, bro. We here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. All right, boss. So yeah. So soul finger. When we talking about what's good, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What type of meals are we talking about, or what type of food? Let me ask you this to kind of not pivot, but pivot slightly.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is your favorite food? Not meal, right? Not meal. What's your favorite food that you could probably eat 3 or 4 times a week?
I'll be honest with you, freeze chicken. I can eat chicken from sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
No, I'm just keeping it a buck. I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff with chicken, you know. Because a lot of times um, I eat a lot of baked chicken. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I bake it a lot, or you can grill it. I love chicken, man. Hey,
Right.
Call me stereotypical, but then there ain't that in the world, even though I like to eat healthy or whatever, but like Chef NYK put in there, cast iron skillet, ain't nothing like fried chicken in a cast iron skillet. Lord Jesus, help me,
Yeah,
Lord.
man.
Man, but I love chicken, man. I love me some chicken. Um, and like I said, like you can boil it, you can fry it, you could you could grill it,
Bake it.
bake
Yeah.
it, yeah, man, there's all kinds of things you can do with it. So I can eat chicken. My oldest used to complain about it. What we having for dinner? Oh, let me guess, chicken. I was like, well, if you don't like it, you got PB and J.
Right. Right.
Go make you, as old folks say, go make you a sandwich. You know.
Yo, why you say PB&J just real quick, not changing the subject? But
Hmm.
this lady I was dating one time, man, we were so broke. And listen, man, hey, chat, and yo, don't judge me on this, right? But I was dating a lady. She was broke, right? She was in between jobs, right? And
Hmm.
I was in between jobs. And how we met is through her cousins were messing with our cousins, and they had these factory jobs. They was making all this money. They got their bonus. They was talking about the cruise they was going on. And me and her was sitting outside, right? Between jobs. You know how you be in between jobs, your confidence be kind of low. You know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? And you don't really want to talk to nobody because you don't want them to think you a loser or whatever.
Hmm.
But we were talking, and she was like, "Yo, you want to just come back to my place?" I was like, "I don't have a ride," and she's like, "I don't have a ride either." So we got no lie. We were so broke. I was so broke. I ain't even Sophie. I was so broke. I ain't even have a car.
I don't think you
This,
have the shoestring express, huh?
yeah. Pat and Turner,
Hmm.
right?
Pete and repeat.
Repeat and repeat. Yeah. And so I went to her crib, and she had a bunch of stuff in the freezer, but it was all frozen,
Hmm.
right? And I was like, man, I'm hungry. You ain't got nothing to eat. She's like, no, everything. I ain't took nothing out. I ain't think I was gonna have company. But what I can do is make you a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's like peanut butter and jelly. That's how you treat new people, bro. No lie. I heard pans rattling. I was like, damn, I thought you was just doing. She must be washing dishes or something, bro. When I tell you, she took that thick Texas toast. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh man, yeah.
She took that thick Texas toast and put cinnamon and sugar and butter on it and on it and brushed it on both sides and fried it in a pan and took that crunchy peanut butter and laid it on a little thick and took that Welch's grape, bro, Welch's grape jelly. Yo, when Welch's made grape jelly, God should have told everybody else not to make no more jelly, right?
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true.
But she put that Welch's grape on that sandwich and she cut it in triangles, bro. She made me two and she made her two, right? And we sat down and we watched a movie. You remember when movies well, I guess movies still do come on TV. But
Yeah, come on, yeah.
we sat down in front of the bro. I'll make you laugh. That TV was so big and the screen was so little. You remember how they used to make TVs back in
Big old, yeah, it was all
my
that.
boy,
He had all that space. It was just all TV. The frame, the frame, but the tube was tiny. You look, what the?
yeah, we watched that big TV taking up half the wall, and it's a 19-inch.
Hmm.
So, bro, we sat, man. Sophie, I tasted that peanut butter and jelly sandwich she made on Texas toast, bro. She fried the bread on both sides with the cinnamon and a little bit of the sugar and that butter on there, and just fried that bread and flipped it over so it'd be fried on both sides, and put that peanut butter on there. And the peanut, since the bread was warm, the peanut butter was melting on the
Nothing.
bread, bro.
Yeah.
And she put that Welch's grape on that other thing and put them two together and cut that thing in triangles, bro. I was like, girl, you are a winner. You are because she made something out of nothing, bro.
See, that's literally you like, girl, you make $1 out of 15 cents the way you getting that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And me and her, we were friends for a very long time, bro. like dating off and on, but man, we were friends for a long time, bro. From like, man, for a long time, bro. She's the type that would something be on set. I tell you what else she did, Soulfinger. And this is one thing I never thought I'd like, but her and I, like everybody went to the family reunion, right? Her family and her family was doing something big, and my family had went to Virginia for a family reunion, right? And listen, man, we were so broke. I think for the week I might have had. This was a Friday night. I paid my little bills, life insurance and all that stuff, and I had like $25 to my name till the following week, right? And she had like $10 to her name to the following week, right?
Man.
So we went to this grocery store named Piggly Wiggly. I don't know
Oh
if y'all ever
yeah,
heard
Piggly Wiggly. Yeah, but
it.
I mean, my brother used to work for Piggly Wiggly back in the day.
Bro, she bought, no lie, she bought the pack of bacon. The bacon was, I think the bacon was like $2. I was like, damn, girl, bacon? She was like, trust me. So she bought bacon, Roger Woods, a head of cabbage, and a bag of rice, right?
Mm.
And Soulfinger, let me tell you something, bro. She made cabbage. I wasn't a cabbage eater, right? I'm like, I ain't gonna eat
Yeah,
that shit. Hell no.
yeah. Man, I be
Like you
tearing
gotta
up the
you gotta
cabbage.
get me something else. You gotta get me some. You gotta get me something else. I don't eat cabbage and shit. She's like, no, you gonna eat it and you gonna like it. And bro, she fried the Roger Woods in a pan and
And
poured some
use
of that grease
the
in that
grease on
cabbage
the cabbage.
and
Yes,
put
sir.
that sausage in there with the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and she fried some bacon, put a little bit of that bacon in there, and I mean the bacon fat in there,
Yeah.
and mess around and took the whole thing of bacon and smushed it up in paper towel and
Mm-hmm.
crumbed it up in that cabbage,
Mm-hmm.
bro. She only cooked. I think she could. Cabbage. Once you start cooking it, it shrink up, right?
Yeah.
So she only cooked like half a head of cabbage, right,
Mm-hmm.
bro? You talk about something. You know that noise your spoon make when you be hitting that porcelain, the bowl.
Did they clean, clean,
Look.
clean, clean, clean,
Yeah,
clean?
yeah, bro. You talk about somebody destroyed that cabbage, bro. Bro, and at the time, I was a tyke, man. I might have been like 20. I
Mm-hmm.
might have been like 21, 20, 21, whatever it is. Might have been a little older, a little less. It don't matter. The age don't matter. What matters is she took about $4 and made a meal out of that, bro.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, God almighty. Right? You like, yo, you made, bro, like legit. I'm not a big cabbage eater now. Like I go through phases. Like about once a year, I'll eat every head of cabbage from here to North Dakota once a
Mm-hmm.
year. But once I'm finished,
You done.
you know what I'm
See,
saying?
yeah, because see, my she loves cabbage. My old lady, my lady loves cabbage, so she
Right,
was
right.
hooking it up. And I could eat cabbage raw. I could chew on that
Me
joker
too.
raw too. I like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
take it straight out the sink. We'll
Yeah,
wash it,
man,
cut it up,
wash
and
them up,
wash it.
man.
Yeah,
I
man.
go in on it.
Yep.
Yeah, man. That's when you got skills. And you saying, look, if I ever get some money, I want to see what you can do if you were able to get down and actually cook. If I had the money to get down on and see what you can really do, if you doing this with next to nothing, you know.
Bro, and she was no lie. I watched her. She was tasting as she go, tasting as she go, tasting as she go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? No, that don't taste right. That don't, She was tasting as she go. Man, what? Bro, you talk about and so everybody, I know we live in a different era. We live in an era where meals have fancy names now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even know a fancy name of anything to call anything right now, right? Like chicken cordon bleu and all that, man. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? See, back then when I'm talking about like in the early '90s, bro, man, listen, man, she made that cabbage, bro, and we legit sat down, and I think we might have ate cabbage. It was like a Friday night, bro. We might have ate cabbage and watched The Color Purple, right? Or some of whatever 80s. You know what? Wiz, you know what movie it was? And this will make you laugh. I'll never forget because we rented a movie and we watched a movie on TV. No, we rented two movies. She rented one and I rented one.
Hit
Right?
up that Blockbuster, huh?
Yeah. Well, no, we went down to the corner, down to Poppy. You know, Poppy used to have the movie place too. So, but we I think I rented a movie called Carlito's Way, and I know people don't remember it.
Oh yeah, it was a good movie.
Yeah, and she rented a movie called Ghost, right? And we watched Ghost eating cabbage, bro. And yo, for all the young couples out there that feel like y'all not successful because your cousin got this kind of job and she make this kind of money, or you jealous of such and such because they make such and such, they driving a Escalade and y'all not, man, it ain't even about that, man. It's about experiences, man.
Yep.
It's about experiences. We legit sat and ate a cabbage dinner watching a movie called Ghost, which is a very, very underrated movie, by the way. Yeah. So
that was one of those earlier chick flicks. You could say it was you could consider that a chick flick. I mean, with the whole porcelain, making the little porcelain pot thing, singing and all like that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, it was very Brooklyn before Brooklyn was Brooklyn. It was very yeah, it was very Brooklyn. It was very modern Brooklyn. But yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something I don't eat a lot of now. And the reason I don't is I got burned out on it growing up. Because it's fish. I got tired of fish. Freezer, I don't
really.
They still did it. Yeah, man. Also, I don't eat a lot of fish. I got tired of it, man. Growing up, fried fish Friday.
Yeah.
Because my mom and my cousin, he had a boat, so they would go fishing. My mom loved to fish. They get up, man. They out there. Look, 3 a.m, they gone. Be out on that lake, and they wouldn't get back till like 7 or 8. By 8 o'clock that night. Well, about 7 o'clock that night, and they out there scaling fish and all like that, and taking hooking up the catfish, pulling it, getting get the clamps and stuff, peeling the skin off the catfish and all like that, and they freeze them and all like freeze it up, man. Because I'm talking about they come back with buckets of fish.
Yeah.
White perch, striped perch, get some bass.
Some white bass out the lake. Y'all catch some white bass out the lake. Yeah, some catfish. Yeah,
catfish. They never did. They didn't do gar. My mama never fixed gar because you got a certain way because anybody know what a gar is. You gotta cut them out that shell, and you gotta cut them into steaks.
Yeah,
if you don't think about gars. But I got tired of fish, man. I got so tired of fish. I used to eat fish all the time, man. I was sick of it. Still to this day. My mom was like, "Well, I got some fried." I go home. So I got some fried fish. I got some fried fish in there. I'm good. I'm good. You got some bologna, and I go make me a fried bologna sandwich, call it a night, man. When I was at the house or whatever. Now my lady, she eat fish cold. That's why her and my mom get along so good. They sitting up there one morning. We were back home one morning. They up there eating cold fish and drinking coffee, just having the time of their life.
Yeah.
I was like, man, y'all can have at it. But I don't do, still to this day, I don't do fish. Every now and again, I would,
What about seafood? What about seafood?
Believe it or not, and it's going to sound crazy because of where I'm from, I'm not a really big seafood eater. I didn't eat shrimp. Freezing. Growing up, I would not eat shrimp.
Right.
Would not eat shrimp. When I was little, I would not eat it. Man, I remember my sister made me, she was trying to get me to eat it. I was like, no, well, you're not leaving this table until you eat that shrimp. freezer. I sat there and waited till my mom got there. I sat there for hours. I
Right.
wasn't eating. I wasn't gonna eat it. My mom came home. She's like, she fixed me something else to eat. My sister was mad, but I still like, no, buddy. I did
Right.
not eat shrimp. I didn't know because it looked weird. Now, man, I eat the hell out of some shrimp. You know, it was one of those. Now I'll eat some shrimp now, man. Fried, man, boy. Let me tell you. And my mom's used to make stuffed shrimp.
Really?
Yeah, my mom makes stuff. She made stuffed shrimp, and it's where I'm from, Freeport. We're really known. It's got this one restaurant where we used to be. It was Freeman and Harris, and this, you know, it was, they used to make. They were known for the stuffed shrimp. Uh, they died. The original owners died. The kids took over one side of the kid. One said they split it and they called it. They had just Pete Harris, and then that went down. So they reopened. The other kids got back together. Now they got a spot down there called Orlando's back
Okay.
at the crib. You can look it up online. You know, Google it and stuff. And they'll tell you about the stuffed shrimp. Stuffed shrimp is no man. I love me some stuffed shrimp, man. Let me tell you, boy. But like
I
now,
can't, but I can't do it, man. It's nothing against shrimp, but since I'm diabetic,
mm-hmm,
I have some acquired allergies. You know how you get
mm-hmm,
allergies to stuff when you get older?
yeah.
Like I could eat shrimp when I was young. I could eat shrimp until I explode, right?
Yeah,
But
I
now I'm diabetic and I'm taking some type of diabetic medicine,
yeah, and you have to watch
and
what you eat.
yeah, and it's giving me some type of allergic reaction
Mm,
to that and peanuts and a lot of stuff that I used
mm.
to enjoy.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not that big. No, I eat lobster, I eat crab, I eat shrimp, and that's pretty much as big as I get on seafood. And then the other thing, love my mud bugs. I eat my mud bugs. For
Yeah,
those who don't know what a mud bug is, crawfish. And the only thing a crawfish they look like a little baby lobster, but they taste like shrimp.
yeah,
This- and then you do it, hook it up the right way. So,
yeah. I was going
man.
I was gonna ask you about crawdads. Give me a second. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna just grab something to drink. But I was gonna ask you about the crawdads thing. I'll be right back, everybody.
So for those that's still out there listening and everything, you know, until Freezer comes back, get him something to drink. Yeah, ain't nothing in the world. If you hook it up the right way, man. Ain't nothing in the world like some mud bugs. Especially get the people to hook it up the right way, because you know some people like to hit it with that extra fire, have it open up your sinuses and everything. So you had the corn and the potatoes in there, man. You hook that stuff up the right way, man. As they say, sucking heads and tails. That's what they call it. A lot of people say that. You know, we have festivals down there in the boot and everything. So, and I mean, you do any and everything with it. You have um, um, crawfish po' boys, or and you can do all kinds of stuff with them things. So it's just good eating. So, but like I said, I do not do fish. Got tired of fish. Oh Lord Jesus. Used to hate going to school and they had fish sticks. I'd be mad as hell because we had fish sticks. So this is fish. I'm tired of fish. So um no, Chef NYK, don't do scallops either, man. Like I said, it's crazy me being from Louisiana, man. I am not that big on seafood, man. Um I'm just real selective when it comes to that. Like I said, I'm real basic. I was real basic when it came down to it. Um it was chicken, cow, and I used to eat the hell out of a pig too. Except for I didn't do chitlins and hog maw. Didn't do all that stuff. No, couldn't do it. That wasn't my thing. Now the other folk, yeah.
No
Uh,
chitlins, bro. Come on,
man, no,
down, bro.
no, freeze. They
Calm
come in
down,
there,
bro. Calm down.
freeze.
No
They
chitlins, no
come,
hog maws, bro.
man. I didn't do no chitlins, no hog maw. Man, they come in with that red bucket. I was packing the bag. I gotta go somewhere. I go to my grandmother's house, go to my homeboy's house. I'm not sitting up in that house, man. No, 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 no. And then the worst thing about chitlins, you even because when they clean them, the house they stink.
Yeah,
They cook, it stinks. But you
right.
know what's worse when it comes to chitlins? When that pot been sitting there.
Yeah.
Oh man, I was in my room and I come out. I was like, damn.
What
I was like,
the
oh, I was like, what the hell? What the
who cooking a mop?
man? No, man. I'm thinking pop. Like I was like, hey, mom, pop. Pop, all right. She's like, what? I said, did he blow it up or what? I was like, good Lord. She said, no,
Right.
boy, them chitlins. I was like, oh God, Jesus, y'all done broke out oh God. Man, no. Mm-mm. And they get those chitlins, they get to throwing hot sauce all over the place, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I can have that, man.
It's
They
some
messes.
rice.
Oh,
Yeah, and so you mix them chitlins and hog maws together, some hot sauce. Yeah, man.
No. And I'm gonna tell you what else I don't eat. Freeze me talking about cornbread. I never did. I don't like buttermilk, and I never did the buttermilk and cornbread thing. No. That's not
That's
me.
old time.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. No, then they would get it and throw sugar off and oh no, get bowls of it. You good eating right here. No, y'all can have at it. Y'all, I'm good. I'm good. I'll just take my cornbread and throw some butter, warm it up, throw some butter in that joker. I'm good.
Yeah,
You
man.
know, it's just some things I just couldn't do. Mm-mm. But them chitlins, or some folk, my man called them
That's
chillins.
delicacy though.
Oh, yeah, delicacies they can have at it. Like I said, I got folk that ate a pig literally from the rooter to the tutor. I know I'm selective
Yep.
about what I was eating on that thing. You know, especially when I saw how hoghead cheese, man, look here, I was eating the hell out of hoghead cheese. I thought it was cheese. Oh, it was hoghead cheese. I'm thinking it's a brand 'cause I'm a little kid. When I was
Right.
younger, ooh, hoghead cheese. I'm eating it up. I'm tearing it up. Then when I found out what it was made from, I'm like, you want hot? Nope, I'm
Nope.
good.
Nope. Can't do
No,
it.
I'm good. I'm
That
good.
and that and that and corned beef hash. Once I find out what hash is,
Yeah.
now I know I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then, I'll eat hash out of a can, like the canned hash.
Oh
I
yeah.
ju- I just can't eat the hash from the farm.
Oh yeah. No, I eat corned beef hash from the can. I used to tear it up in my MREs too.
Yeah,
It was an MRE. I eat that joker then, or
yeah,
they call it, get shit on the shingle.
yeah, yeah.
And he why would you like he
Beef chip. Yeah,
yeah
yeah,
shit on the shingle. What the shit on the shingle? Why would you eat it? Like that. That sounds so nasty. You eat the hell out of it, but they'll know about it. But yeah, just some things I just don't. But um,
So let me ask you about exotic then.
uh-huh.
And I want to get into the exotic conversation about what's
Exotic
good
food.
and
Okay.
what's a bridge too far.
Okay, well, with me, see, Freeze, I'll tell you, I'm real simple, man, when it comes to it. But let's see what you shoot me something. Let's see what I tell you, yes or no. I tell you a
Um
yes or emphatic hell no.
um frog legs.
Hell no.
Right,
My
right.
brother, oh, so I was home. This is when I went home. I went home to bury my pop. So that's going on about 10 years ago. I
Right,
went home
right.
about 10 years ago. It was going on 10 years. And it was the first time. So we went out. We went down to the casinos, down to the boats. Hit the buffet. My brother, my two sisters, me and my brother, my two sisters, my mom's. And this was the first time that we ever went out and ate together. We
Together.
all these years we always eat at the house with mama. You know what I'm saying? With
Right,
mom.
right, right. Right. Right.
So this is the first time we go there. Man, they had in the buffet frog legs. Man, I'm looking at my brother load them up because they look like
Chicken wings.
chicken wings. Yeah, they look
Yeah,
like chicken wings.
yeah.
Cause I'm like, the first he came back, he had a plate full of them. I'm like, man, you got a whole lot of chicken wings over there. He said, man, these ain't chicken wings, these frog legs. I was like, yeah, I'm good.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
I'm eating how I eat. Got my chicken and all like that. My veggies and stuff. Cause I
Right.
watch on. I did go in a little. I ate some stuff. I ate. I ate a little bad, but I still try to kind of keep it. Watch when I was eating. Man, I
Right.
go back up there with my brother. Man, he had like another plate full of frog legs. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's like,
And
man, this
y'all from the
done.
same household.
Yeah, we from the same household. Granted, my brother's 19 years older than me, so
Right,
that
right,
ain't a lot different. But I'm
right.
sitting there like, damn, he killing them things. My brother ate frog legs. My mom's got some. My sisters didn't, and they didn't do it. And they, we laughed because we took pictures of them. Man, my brother was wearing them frog legs out. But don't do frog legs. I don't do gator. Don't do turtle.
Wait a minute. You don't do Cuda stew?
Nah,
You don't do turtle?
nah.
Bro, they about to revoke your Louisiana passport, bro.
Well, I got a lot of folk that do, man. You'd be surprised. There's
From
a few little folk that don't
from
do
the
that.
boot and don't eat turtle, don't eat
Nope,
cooter.
nope. I don't eat that. I don't eat coon either.
Oh yeah, no, I
See,
I just
I'm gonna tell you. See, the thing is, this is how you get. This is how they got. But see, the reason being, if it would have been on my plate, just seen the meat, I
yeah
probably would have ate it just thinking it's meat. And then once I ate it, and because it's a different texture, and it's got that gamey taste, I wouldn't
yeah
know because I have family. So you heard of Wascom, Texas? When you ever heard of Wascom, Texas?
yeah.
Free.
I heard. Yep, I
Yeah.
heard.
So
No, I heard of Waxham, Texas.
Waxham, well, Wascom is a few miles outside of where I'm from, Shreveport.
Okay,
So
okay.
you got
They got a big gas station coming into because I've been through Shreveport about a million times,
yeah,
especially
well,
going
yeah,
to
you do because you coming on the 20. When you on I-20 West, you ain't
right,
hit Marshall, Texas, and Wascom. You got to go that way. You going to Dallas, so you
right,
pass through it. It's small. Wascom's not that big. Wasn't that big. Well, I
right.
had cousins that lived in Wascom, and they would come over to the house for Thanksgiving. Right, I remember this. They coming, and they would bring coon. I didn't know what it
Right.
was. They gonna bring some coon. So all right, and they had the big old. You remember those big pots, pots, and they were like the blue ones with the
Yeah.
metal. They'd
Yeah,
have them in there,
we
right?
got one in here. Yeah.
Yeah, they had them in that, right?
Yeah.
So they come in, we
You
bringing
talking
all the
about a stew
food.
pot.
Well, yeah, not a soup. Yeah, more like we put the roast in, big roasting pots, kind of
Yeah,
like
yeah, I
the
know
big
what you're talking
one.
about. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
for folks that can't follow nowadays they call it Dutch oven
yeah.
type, you know what I'm saying? Dutch oven type pot, but back we didn't call it that back then. We call it
hmm
a pot. We
So we
know.
had a big pot. So they come in, they bringing food. Everybody was setting up everything, and I remember they took the lid off this thing. Man, Freezer scared the hell out of me.
What?
Yeah, it scared the hell out of me because I think I was probably about 8, 7, 8, something like that. Because it still had his head, the paws, the little paws were gone, but it was on the skewer thing, had his
Yeah.
head, and it was like it was about to jump off and attack.
Right. Right. Right.
And I remember like, "Ooh, boy, that's a big old coon you got there, cuz." Yeah, boy, I was out there. I got that
They
big
had it
old
in
joker,
they
boy.
had it in gravy.
Oh man, yeah. And
Yeah, yeah.
they had them up there. They said, "Come on, boy, you want some of this?" My papa like, "You want some of this?" No, no, because my
No,
papa
I
had
ain't
that.
no
No, I want none of that. No, because a lot of it is I didn't eat a lot of that because my mom's never cooked it. My other, they,
right.
for whatever reason that the other cousins and stuff, they, a lot of the folk did cook that, but my mom's didn't cook that for 'em. She grew up on that, so my mom and pop grew up eating a lot of that stuff, but they never fed it to me. My brother and sisters ate some, but not all that stuff. So when it got to me, it was a whole different thing, especially with me
Right.
being the youngest.
The youngest, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because the closest one to me was my sister, who was actually 15 years older than me.
Okay, okay.
So it was a big old age gap. So
Yeah.
I didn't eat a lot of that. So I was like, give me my turkey, give me the ham. I'm good. And then they were
Right.
talking about, and then like I said, they flipped the script on me one time talking about, oh, you want some venison? I'm like, what's venison? I'm a little kid. What's venison? I don't know what no venison is.
Sound
I'm like,
fancy.
it did. It sounds fancy. And I'm thinking you're supposed to be eating it with your pinky up. I mean, that's
Yeah.
just,
Yeah.
you know.
I
And
gotta
I
eat
asked,
this, but I gotta drink soda when I eat this. I can't drink no
mm-hmm.
Kool-Aid with this.
So I asked my mom, like, Mama, what's venison? She says deer. No, I'm good. You
Pass.
know, I'm good. So I got folk that they love to go out there and hunt. So can't be asked, because they naturally assume, oh, you from Louisiana, you like to hunt. Okay, let me break it down to you, dog. I'm from the South.
Right.
Yes, I'm from Louisiana,
Right.
but I'm from the city, partner. I'm from the city. I didn't grow up. I like to go out the country and stuff, see my family, but I'm from the city.
Right.
City. We have the concrete jungle. The
Right.
city. You
Right.
know.
Right.
Yeah. We don't.
Every state down south have big cities in it.
Yeah.
Right. Like Georgia is very rural, right?
hmm
But Georgia has Augusta and Atlanta and
Atlanta.
Macon
hmm
and in all these places. Like South Carolina is very rural, right? But they have places like Columbia, Spartanburg, Greenville, Florence,
hmm
Myrtle Beach, Charleston.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? And Alabama is very rural, right?
hmm
They have Huntsville, And Mississippi, very probably the most rural of all,
Yeah, you got
right?
Jackson.
But they got Jackson, and then they have the beaches down by the Gulf,
Yeah,
the casinos and all of that. And Louisiana, people think Louisiana is just about
swamp,
yeah,
Yeah, everything is all swamp. But no,
yeah,
you know,
no,
you got where I'm up here, Shreveport, Bossier. You got Monroe, West Monroe, Alexandria, Lafayette, Baton Rouge, New Orleans. You know, you got those spots like that. You know,
right,
but me being from Shreveport, which is the third biggest city in Louisiana, I'm
right.
from the city.
Bro, but listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. So I'm not from Louisiana, but I lived in Louisiana for a long time,
Hmm.
right? And I used to visit Louisiana when I wasn't living in Louisiana, right?
Hmm.
And um, one of the strangest things I ever seen in my life happened to me when I was in Louisiana, right? So first of all, let me just say this, full disclosure. Louisiana is the worst state that I ever lived in, right? And not because of the people, but because of infrastructure.
Oh man, them roads
Right,
are horrible down there, man.
right. The roads are terrible. Right,
Terrible.
the roads. People are so poor. Right, you can't believe how poor some people are. Right,
Man, yeah. There's
and,
a, it's you know what? And until you go out, well, like I said, yeah, it's bad. Like I said,
yeah,
Breeze, not to cut you off, it's bad. Like I said, I can't disagree with you on some of them roads because I'm sitting around. I remember when I had my Honda, you know, I drove down there one year, 96, this was back in the day, 96, I got a 96 Honda Accord, it's dropped 2 inches. This was back, you know, my Fast and Furious days. Man, I'm riding and I'm trying that, man, the street was so bad,
right.
you know.
Everywhere too. Everywhere.
Oh, it was rough.
Yeah,
Hmm.
everywhere. And the thing about it is, you go into clubs and you got 18-year-olds in there drinking with 21-year-olds. This is
Oh
when
yeah,
I
it's a
was there.
given. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's a given. They never charge it. Freezy, we had drive-through liquor stores, right? They never
yeah,
charge, man, you can roll right on up and buy me something to drink. I'm 17, 16, 17 years old, roll up to drive-through liquor store, get me something, keep pushing.
yeah, yeah. And no disrespect to the people of Louisiana, it's just a certain type of thing, man, where you just can't necessarily figure out like if you're not from there, it'll be peculiar to you. It's the
Hmm.
same thing like if you're not from New York or the New York tri-state area, the shit is just strange, right? New
Yeah.
York, the New York tri-state area is, and I've lived in a lot of places, right? Seen a lot of faces, right? Yo, been around a lot of races, right?
Hmm.
But New York City, the New York tri-state area is peculiar, bro. Right? Like in New York, people choose to be mean for no reason.
Hmm.
Right? Like they just straight out be mean to you for no reason. Like it's okay for 37 million people or however many are in the New York tri-state area to bully each other on a daily basis. Like whoever bully the most wins, right? That's what it seems like in the New York tri-state area, right? But in Louisiana is peculiar in that
Everybody speak to you, dog.
everybody take care of you even when somebody is fucking up.
Hmm.
Like somebody can steal, like they could come in your yard and steal something from you. And they'll be mad that you stole, but they'll still feed you. Right? You like, man, Ricky on that stuff. He can't help it. Get Ricky something to eat so he won't be out here stealing out nobody's yard. Right?
You see, the thing is, Ricky got to take that. He got to take that L. They put them things on him, and they feed him afterwards. You know,
Yeah. But he's still
you know.
family.
He's a family, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
And
yeah.
but I will say this, and then the only other thing about being at the house, you know, cats are they quick to hit you, pump you full of lead real quick. It's real quick. You
And
know, you
that's
got
the
the different.
city. That's the city, though.
Yeah, in the city, it's woo, yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
that's the
the,
city.
the, the city. Oh, well, you know, out in the country, they get you too now. You
Oh,
know,
I don't.
you
I never knew about that. Then.
oh yeah, they get you out
Oh,
there. You just gotta watch what you know. You gotta watch. I mean, watch what you're doing. It's like anywhere you go. The one thing I would say, and the difference is for instance, Freeze, me and you you come out of the house, me and you can be standing outside my mom's crib, just standing on the sidewalk, we just chopping it up, just talking, and cars go by, they blowing,
Yeah.
all these cars blowing, they blowing and waving or whatever. You're like, well,
Yeah.
damn, boy, you know a lot of people. So man, I don't know all them. It's just the way it is. People just like, hey, they blow the horns and
They
speak,
just
roll
yeah.
by and speak. Or as you ask for directions, we rolling, we trying to get to, like we looking for a spot to get to. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they say, oh man, let me tell you how to get down here. What you need
Yeah.
to do is go straight down this road right here, and you're gonna see this one tree is you're gonna see a fort. You don't want to go to the left, you want to go to the right. And you go to the right, you see the tree because the tree gonna be leaning to the right. Let me tell you about why the tree leaning to the right. We had a
Yeah.
thunderstorm, lightning storm about 2 years ago
About
that
2
hit that
years
tree
ago.
and it came down there. So when you go down, you make that right. And when you go down, you're gonna see this house, this old house. Let me give you a little backstory on that house. Now
Down
that
there by
house,
Miss Jones and them.
yeah, by Miss Jones there. It used to be the Jenkins family. The Jenkins family owned all that property down there. Because you go back down that trail over there, like you and I looking for a place to go fish. We come by, we looking for a lake, whatever, or a little fishing hole down there. Oh yeah, they give you directions going down, but they give you history of how to get down there. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool. And you follow the way because they give you the history. And
Yeah.
all like that. They go to Yellow Fence. He was talking about go to Jenkins' house right here. You park right here. You walk down the little trail over here. You're gonna go
Right.
down about 20, 30 feet down this way, and then you bank to the left when you see the little stump. The
Right.
stump has a little whatever, and you go there, and then boom, there it is. Or it's just how people are down there. They the people are friendly, but and then also they friendly, but then you got it's just a different world in a sense, and everywhere
It's
you
like
go.
oh
If I was gonna say everywhere you go though, you're rolling with everybody trying to feed you. Baby, you hungry?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know.
yeah. That's just part of my experiences because I lived down there for a year, right? So I lived down there from January to January,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then I went back to visit because I thought I was in love with a girl. That happened like twice, so I used to go back. Felt like I was in love with a girl or whatever. And so when I got down there, I got in process, in process sake about 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So went down there for in processing, and during in processing, I meet this lady, right? And she see me clearly. She know I'm a soldier, right? I'm because I'm out of my element. I'm like, I'm looking for stuff. I'm like, damn, Fruit Loops cost, and because I'm thinking in South Carolina, Fruit Loops don't judge, and y'all don't judge me, but I'm like, dang, in South Carolina, Fruit Loops is $1.79 a box. Over here, it's $2.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so I'm looking, trying to shop, and she's like, "You not from here, right?" And I was like, what gave it away?" She was like, "You don't have no beard, you don't have no earrings, you in shape, you look like a GI,
Mm-hmm. And you
right?
don't have gold teeth.
No gold, yeah, no gold teeth, no. And so she invite me to her house, and I was like, "This moving kind of fast." Because other places you meet, you talk on the telephone, get to know each other. She might invite you over, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So she invite me to this thing. It's 2 hours away. She's like, "I'll come pick you up." And I was like, "You gonna drive 2 hours to come get me and bring me back?" She's like, "Yeah." Well, where I'm gonna stay at? You gonna stay with me? I was like, I don't know about that. Yeah, man. This got Eve's Bayou written all over it. You know what I'm saying? And this is before Eve's Bayou too, everybody. So, but so I'm like, I don't know, but we talk on the phone all week. She's super cool or whatever. No, I get off from work Friday afternoon, 4:30. She there at 5 o'clock, knock on the door. She out there, big dog. I think she was 20 and I was like 19 or whatever. Like this is like the 80s and 90s, bro. Like, this is like a time, but I'm in Louisiana and I don't know nobody. I'm a soldier. This is new. So she come pick me up. We ride. She talking. Oh, my mama gonna love you. You so nice. You be saying yes, ma'am, and everything. My mom,
Mm-hmm.
so we get there and we don't even go in the house. Everybody meet under the carport. So
Yep.
I'm just sitting under the carport, and they bring out this big thing, this big black pot that you sit on top of a fire, right?
Oh man. Yep.
And so I was like, what the I'm like, what is that? She's like, that's a pot, right? And what it is, for those that don't know, if you think back to the Bugs Bunny cartoon,
Yeah, the witch with the big old pot.
with that big old pot, it was about that
Yeah.
size, right? It was about that size, right?
Bubble, toil and trouble.
So I'm thinking she took, no lie, Mom Dukes came out of the house. Soon as she saw me, she was just pinching my cheeks. Oh, you so handsome. You saw she just kept pinching. I was like, why she pinch my cheek? Whatever. And back then I
Yeah.
was super skinny back then. I was like
Yeah. Yeah.
170. Like think about 6'5", 170, right?
Oh yeah.
So I was super Reggie Miller. Look, so she put, like, she got these big things of tomatoes, right? She's like, baby, I'm gonna open the cans. You just pour it in there, right? And so she pouring these like the tomato stuff in this thing, and the fire is like the fire underneath. You know how like in the movie where the fire be coming
Mm-hmm.
up around the sides? The
Mm-hmm.
fire was coming up around the sides, bro. And so I'm like, yo, I was like, what you making? She's like, shh, you ain't supposed to ask that. You ain't supposed to ask. I'm like, what you mean I ain't able to ask? If I'm gonna eat it, I would like to know what it is I'm eating.
Yeah, I want to know what the hell I'm eating. Yeah.
Right. But the thing is, you standing right there watching her put everything in the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we get the thing. The thing is rolling. The thing is bubbling, and she put like chicken stock in there. She put corn in there. She putting all these things in there, right?
Mm.
Then people be coming. I noticed people was walking to her house from up and down the road.
Mm-hmm. They dropping
Right.
stuff in the
And
pot.
they dropping something in the pot. And I was like, what in the world? And they just like my man had came there, he had catfish on a string, and he went in the backyard and he cleaned the catfish,
Mm-hmm.
and you got all of it, and then put through the catfish in there. I'm like, what the fuck? And I may be getting some details wrong, but at the end of it, when it was just about done, they started putting things like potatoes in there,
Potatoes
and
and corn.
corn and shrimp in there, little thing. And I was like, what is this? And old girl I'm with, she went in the house and made some rice, right? She made rice and these two big old things. She was like, you hungry? I was like, yeah, I'm hungry. I'm starving. I've been out here the whole time watching them cook. Bro, she messed around and put some rice on a plate and dipped in that big old thing, and out of whatever that thing is, what they made, and put it on top of that rice, and it had the onions and everything in there in that pot, bro. I was like, yo, this is the best. I ain't never seen nothing like this in my life. Right? I mean, you get to Louisiana and somebody meets you, they that nice, they invite you or you eat. And bro, you like, yo, hey, so Soulfinger, what do you call it? Do you know what they call it?
Well, I mean, if you put catfish and stuff in there, I don't know what all they do it because a lot of times they use pots like that. They doing like you doing mud bugs. You doing doing a big pot of crawfish, or you be doing
Yeah.
a
So it wasn't a
seafood
crawfish.
boil,
It wasn't a crawfish ball. It wasn't a seafood
a
ball.
seafood boil,
Yeah,
whatever.
it wasn't like a crab boil or nothing.
Mm.
It was like they had tomato paste in it. Like it was kind of red. It kind of had like they've had a lot of sausage in it.
Mm-hmm.
The bell pepper, onion, potato, corn. Man, it had everything in it, bro. People was just coming, showing up, putting stuff in it. I was like, man, what is this? But bro, whatever it is, I don't,
Best thing ever.
and I don't think it was gumbo either, because I think gumbo was
no
brown.
gumbo.
Because
Yeah,
gumbo is brown, right?
Yeah, gumbo's brown, and you wouldn't make it that way in a big old pot like that because you got to do the roux, and you do the roux separate. You're
Right.
gonna do the
Right.
root. I mean, you get your root going because you got to get that because you got to use flour and all like that to get the root and do all that. So no, I don't know what that was, but I mean, it could have been that's sad because it almost sounded like gumbo. You doing a whole another way, and it could have been because people make gumbo so many different ways. I just
Right.
know how the way we make it or whatever else. And if you're probably down further south, you way further south than me. So there's a lot of stuff down there where they do things. 'Cause like I said, Louisiana's a different world. It's a different. It
Yeah.
is. So North Louisiana is different from Middle Louisiana. Middle Louisiana is different from on the southern end. And
Yeah.
like I said, where I'm from, I'm considered a Yankee.
Right. Right.
Because I'm North Louisiana. Oh, you a Yankee? What the hell? One of the first times I was like, what you I'm a Yankee? I'm from Louisiana, I'm from the south, just like you, fool. But
Right.
that's because they so further south. And
Right.
that's a whole, like I said, it's a whole nother world, whole nother
You talking
dive.
about like 3 hours? Where you from? It's like 3 hours away, right?
Yeah, from what, New Orleans and Baton Rouge?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours. Well, now they got I-49, probably about 3 hours,
About
3 hours
3 hours.
and some change, something
Okay.
like that. Yeah, because and even down there, even the accents are different. Because I ain't gonna lie, there's nothing in the world like hearing uh one of them girls from down that way. They got like the southern drawl, but they got kind of like the French Creole thing going with it,
Yeah.
man. But boy, Jesus, I hear that talk. Ooh.
Yeah. Creole and Cajun are two different things, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And so I met. I think I tell the story a lot. Like I met. Um, I don't know. Okay. So being from um New Jersey and South Carolina, you kind of get used to, and when you're in South Carolina, you kind of used to everything being either you white or you black, and if you
Mm-hmm.
black, either you light skin or you dark,
Mm-hmm.
right? Right. Up top is us, and then it's them. Like in New
Mm-hmm.
Jersey, it's like your West Indians. There are your black folk that migrated there. Then you have your Italian, your Irish, your
Mm-hmm.
Asians. You got
Asian.
you got
Mm-hmm.
different types of Asians. You like have your Indian and Arab Asians, and then you have I guess they call them Oriental. That's what they used to call them back in the day, but it's
Yeah,
not
you
real
call
Oriental
it. Yeah, they just call it because Orientals. That's an item. Yeah, because like I say, where I'm from, you either black or you were white. Back in them days.
back in those
Now
days.
you
Yeah.
got back in the days, but now you got. I mean, because Shreveport's predominantly black, but now you got a little bit of everything down there now. You know, even you got a little, yeah, like I said, you got a little bit of everything down there.
Yeah. But I met a Creole woman. I was gonna I was so in love. I was gonna marry her. I think I told the story like a million times, and I ain't gonna retell it. But she was lighter than me, but I knew she was black. And trust me,
Mm-hmm.
she knew she was. And in case y'all can't tell, I am a very light skinned black man, right? But she was lighter than I, right? And she had
Those
these
eyes,
real light gray eyes.
yeah,
Yeah.
they
And
always had them crazy eyes down there, gray or
yeah.
green or yeah, it's wild. They have some pretty eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. And they were like cat shaped, like
Mm-hmm.
like real like Asian like eyes, and she was naturally blonde. Like all
Mm-hmm.
her hair everywhere was blonde, right? Like did like a dirty blonde like hair.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen nothing like that before. She was black, bro. I'm telling you, when I say she's black, she's
Mm-hmm.
black. I saw her parents, bro. You know what I'm saying? I met her parents. Her father was in the army. He black. He was black as
Black,
he
yeah,
was a
black as
soldier.
midnight, huh?
Yeah, he was a soldier, but then her mom was light like her,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so when I met her, I was like, I ain't never seen nothing like this before. And she was like, I ain't never seen nothing like you before. Like you black, you light, but you look black. Like I got all the black features, right? Like I
Mm-hmm.
got all the black. You can't even when you see me, you can't be like, is he Polynesian? No. When you see me, you know I'm black. Right, right. When you see me, is he from Fiji? No, no. When you see me, you know I'm not. I'm not Hawaiian. You know what I'm saying? I'm not from Fiji.
Mm-hmm.
When you see me, you hear me talk, you hear me speak. You know I'm black.
Yeah, we
Right.
know you ain't speaking pigeon.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when I met her, I was like, man. But bro, when I met her, she turned me onto this thing and turned me onto this food, this item, right? And before I tried it, it made zero sense in my mind, right? So I'm from Jersey, the home of pizza. Real pizza is from New Jersey, right? You get real pizza. No disrespect to the New Yorkers, but you get real pizza in New Jersey and Connecticut, right? Real Sicilian, real pizza from Jersey, right? I'm with her. She's like, "What kind of pizza you want?" I'm like, "Yeah, give me, some hard pepperoni. You know what I'm saying? And cheese. I'm good. I don't want all that stuff. I don't want all them downs. I don't want no casserole, right? I want pizza. I like the way
Mm-hmm.
pizza tastes, right?" And she's like, "What do you mean? What do you mean you like the way pizza tastes?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't want no, I don't want meat lovers, right?" This is at that time. Now, right now,
Mm-hmm.
I destroy meat lovers. Don't get it. I'm just telling, the way it happened during that time. And she was like, "You know what I want on my pizza? I want ham and pineapple."
I knew you was saying ham and pineapple. I know you looking like, what the hell?
What the fuck?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yo, she said, no lie, to this day, bro, to this day, every time I think about it, I'm like, what kind of twisted fantasy is ham and pineapple together on pizza?
Yeah, man. I'm like, you don't put that on a pizza. You don't put sweet and meat on a pizza.
Right.
What
And
the
so,
hell?
and so I remember when we were in the spot, we in the spot, the man asked, and I was like, yo, just get the lady what she want. Right. And she was like, light sauce. She was like, I want a third of the sauce, ham, and pineapple. And he looked like, what is this bitch? Am I being pranked? Like, he looked like, you got, lady, you got to be killing me, right? You know what I'm saying? You're not a dude from New York move down south,
Mm-hmm.
right? They don't know. You got to be joking, right? And I'm like, nah, man, just get the lady what she want, man. Bro, I'm when I tell you when we got back to my place, and you remember the old pizza boxes, the white pizza boxes, remember that?
Yep.
The
Yep.
white pizza boxes when that was a thing. We get back to my place, bro, and we just like on the bed, or whatever, like because I was still in the barracks, but we had the apartment style barracks where
Yeah.
it was sectioned off in the
Section of, you had the rooms, or you share the common area.
yeah. And so I'm in there because my roommates went to some kind of. I had two nerd roommates. They went to like a Dungeons and Dragons thing or whatever, and so I knew they was gonna be gone all weekend, right? They left like on a Thursday night and left, and so I had the room to myself, and I stocked it up with the essentials. You know what I'm saying? Plenty of Sprite, plenty
Mm-hmm.
of whatever. You know, we get back, and she like, man, ain't no way we can warm this up. So we go to the day room, right? The day room had the microwave in it, right? So we go to the day room and we warming up the pizza in the microwave. I was like, this is gonna be nasty as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Dry ass pizza out the microwave. And so she wrap it up, put it in the thing, whatever. Go back up to the room. And I never forget, my man Giles was on CQ. He was in there. He was like, you think you doing something, huh? You know what I'm saying? You got you a little. You remember when we used to call ladies hotties? Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Got
You
your
know,
little
you
hottie,
got
got
your
your
little
little
hottie with
breezy with
you.
you, little hottie. Yeah.
You got your little hottie with you. Y'all going up to the room eating pizza. You think you hot shit. You remember what people used to say, you think you hot shit?
You hot
Remember
shit. Mm-hmm. You hot shit.
that? so, man, we go up to the room and we try. She eating her pizza. all dainty. She cutting it
hmm
and eating it or whatever.
And you up there
And
examining, you up there examining yours, like, do I really want to eat this? You trying to psych yourself mentally to eat it? Because it's
yeah,
like,
you know how you're trying to give yourself courage.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You up there making, and you sitting there like fighting, like, man, I can't go out like a punk in front of her and things, man. This shit gonna
Right.
be nasty. This gonna be nasty though, man. Who puts pineapple on a pizza with ham?
On pizza, bro. I never
Sweetened meat on pizza.
sweeten meat on pizza. Right. I never forget this as long as I live, bro. I can't quite remember the movie we were watching, but we had like I had this thing with her that whenever we got together, we was just gonna stay up all night and talk, or
Mm-hmm.
stay up all night and whatever 20-year-olds do all night, right? So we're just gonna stay up all night, right? And eat and then sleep till like noon and then go somewhere and get breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Like that after like the afternoon break. Like there used to be a place called International House of Pancakes, right?
Man, boy, good old IHOP.
Yeah,
Yeah, boy.
everybody, this is before. This is like before it was
Called
IHOP.
IHOP.
It used to be called like
International
International
House.
House of Pancakes,
Yeah,
right?
nobody called it IHOP back then. We used to call it International House of Pancakes.
Yeah, yeah.
Because either you went to the International House of Pancakes or you go to the Thunderdome, better known as the Waffle House.
The Waffle House, right, right. And so we stand up. I'm gonna say Boomerang for the sake of I can't remember another movie from that era.
Mm-hmm.
But she had a pie. I had a pie, right? And every time we wanted a couple of slices, I would walk down to the oily room and warm it up. And Giles, who was on CQ, shout out to Giles. Shout out to my man Giles from Cincinnati, right? You got you a little hottie in the room. I should pull a fire alarm. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just right. It's because he was like a couple of years older than me, right? So he's like a couple of years older. He like, you think you doing something, man? I should call. I should tell everybody that I should tell everybody to come up to your room, right? But anyway, we watching. I think it's Boomerang or some movie. But anyway, I work up enough courage to try the pizza with a third of the sauce, ham and pineapple. And so I try it, bro. And needless to say, I didn't finish the other pizza. Right? She's like, I told you I was right. I was like, yo, it's just trying new stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just trying new things, kind of puts you in that pause moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like for instance, when I first tried wine, have you ever tried wine before?
Oh yeah. I mean, other than Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill, Delicious Apple,
Yeah, yeah,
Wild Irish Rose, and,
yeah,
Night Train or Super Thunder Chicken,
yeah,
Super Bird, whatever.
bro. The same lady, right? The same lady, no lie. Her name was Tisha, right? Like every light skinned woman I know named Tisha. I don't know what is that a thing? If you're a light skinned lady at the hospital, they say your name got to be Tisha. But anyway, so anyway, she introduced me to wine. Right? She's like, it's not gonna knock you out. You just gotta taste it. And I'm like, why am I drinking if I'm not gonna get drunk? This is me when you're young, you don't know, right?
Yeah, I know, but you drinking to get lit. I'm about to get slizzard
and be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So she is like, I tell you who she looked like. So she looks like a younger version of Boris Kojo's wife.
Ooh,
like a lighter version.
Nicole.
Yeah,
Nicole.
her.
Yeah,
But lighter and younger. Younger. Right.
Ooh.
At the time that she might look like that now that we're not 50s, but when we were when I was 19, 20 years old,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. And I don't and listen, I'm not saying that I used to bag all the baddies. What I'm saying is whatever. Whatever. You know, everybody have different experiences, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she talked to me about drinking wine and I tasted the wine first, man. I was like, what is this? This is so light and fruity. And my roommates, shout out to Brown, resting in heaven. Shout out Brown in heaven somewhere. And Johnson. Johnson probably gonna be president of the United States,
Yeah.
right?
Nicole Parker. I couldn't think of her name. Nicole
Yeah,
Parker.
yeah. So she used to look like a younger version of that, and I'm talking about like the complexion and the eyes and stuff and the hair and all that stuff. So, but anyways, she turned me on to wine. She was like, I don't drink red and white in the same day. So if we try red tonight, then we're just gonna drink red for the rest of the night. And I'm like, what's the difference? It's like Kool-Aid. Shit, you drink grape, you drink red. You know what the fuck? Me not knowing. Right. Me not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
So she turned me on to wine and whatever. And when I started tasting it, I noticed that I was like, damn, this wine make me thirsty. She's like, because it's a dry wine. And I was like, well, why do you drink a dry wine? Why do you need wine to you like it didn't make sense in my mind. It couldn't register.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It just couldn't register. But anyways, the trying new things thing is the point that I was getting at. Did you ever have like a woman like have you try new things
Mm-hmm.
uh like maybe a wife or a early on girlfriend or something like
Mm-hmm.
that?
I had one that did this avocado. It was artichoke and chicken thing she did. That thing was on point because I never had artichoke, but I was like, I'll try it. She fixed that. There's one thing she, it's a girlfriend, ex girlfriend of mine, because she really didn't. She wasn't a real cooker, but she tried this. I tried the first time. I was like, well, damn, this is hot damn good.
Not
That was the only
bad,
thing she ever
right?
cooked. Yeah, that was hot damn good. And then and she was the one to turn me on to antipasta and stuff like that. But
Okay.
but and so it was things like that. But see, um, and then until I met my lady, because being that she's my lady's she's Mexican, so it was a lot of stuff that my typical, you know, I use the taco shop. I get a carne asada burrito on some rolled tacos. I know
Right.
all this other stuff. And then I got with her, and she was like, and see, the thing is, she always mess with her. We go to the taco shop or something. I was like, hey man, go up there and go and speak Mexican and order for me. She's like, it's Spanish. We don't speak Mexican. You know what I mean, woman?
Right.
That mean,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
you know what I mean? Because when you order, the food tastes better. It's like,
Right. Right.
no, it don't. No, it don't. I said, yeah, it does. Trust
Right.
me. I don't speak the language, but when you speak it, the stuff be because it be slap man, it be slapping.
Yeah.
It'd be I was like, damn. So she does other things. So there's a lot of things, other things she ordered and stuff that got me in, that I never tried before. That where I still don't do, I still don't do guac. I am not a taste it. It ain't
I
my
am.
it ain't
I
my
I
bag.
I,
I
I
I
love it,
don't
bro.
I don't do guac. And so you can tell, and then like I say, you've been out here, especially when you're out here in San Diego, or as you've been here for a while. You don't call it San Diego, just call it Dago. Where we from Dago. And you go
Yeah.
to a taco shop and you get guac or whatever else. And then
Yeah.
you from here, you've been here for a while when you see certain streets, like to get to we got this one. If you look at it, it's you think it's pronounced Jamacha, but it's
Right.
pronounced Hamashaw. Ain't no H in it at all. But it's pronounced Hamashaw. So
Right.
people
Right.
don't,
Right.
so that's when you've been here for a while. Well, you all
Right.
want Jamacha, Jamaica? You mean Hamashaw? Yeah. So,
Yeah. That's it.
excuse me. So there's things like that. I've had, I tried that before. So more or less on that side. Even when I went to a Mexican seafood restaurant, and and they got this thing. I forgot the name of it, but it comes in a little. They got these little little pots that comes in. Man, that's some of the best. Like I said, I'm not that big on seafood, but they got this little dish and it's got steak and shrimp and all
Right.
kinds of other stuff in it. Man, that thing be on point. You know, like, oh Lord, you bite your knuckles,
Right.
you know. But the most, like I said, the one thing was that artichoke. It was the artichoke and chicken thing dish that she made. It was on point. I had to give it to her. That was the only thing she could cook because I did all the cooking.
Was that like a family recipe, or was that like a universal dish that everybody really liked, but you just never
Uh,
tried it because of culture?
well, my ex that
Yeah.
fixed it for me.
Yeah.
I don't think it was no universal thing. I think it's just something she put together. She found and she tried to put it together because I always seen, I never tried it. I done, the spinach. You do the spinach and artichoke dip, something like
Yeah.
that. That's
Yeah.
another thing because I know so I had spinach and artichoke dip. I ain't tried it. Well, I said, bump it. I tried it like, oh, hot damn,
Man,
it's
I
pretty
be
good.
smashing that, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
at
you
first I was
can't
like,
eat that at the table with me.
yeah, at first I was like, I ain't eat this shit. I said, you know what? Try it. You may like it. I was like, oh, okay. And it's just like, and see, that's the other thing about being out here too is, man, the military. You always got these, these shops and stuff because you can go get lupia, pancit, pandesal, stuff like that,
Right.
you know, and you try that because, like I say, because I never had, lupia and stuff till all that stuff. I didn't have that until I joined the military,
Right.
because you don't have those spots because even like I said, I was talking about a taco shop. I'll go home and I ask about, well, what Mexican, you guys got it. I was like, you got any taco shops? Get down there. Yeah, taco shop. We got Taco Bell. Never mind. You know,
Right.
we got Del Taco. Never mind. So,
Right.
so that's the whole thing on that. Um, but yeah, I think the chicken artichoke thing was the first thing different. I still to this day don't freeze. Because here at my house, they like to go, get pizza, and they want to do the Hawaiian style. That's what they call it, Hawaiian style. I was like, man, I said, you don't put no damn sweetened meat on your damn pizza. I still to this day, I won't do it. Give me my meat lovers, give me my supreme.
Right.
Um, I've been to Chicago. I had to Chicago deep, had
That's a
their
casserole, bro. I don't even know
yeah.
why they call it pizza.
I know that's the thing. Chicago, New York always had the who's got the best. Now we got a
Right.
New York style pizza spot out here.
Right.
Cats are actually from New York. But I haven't. Cat, my boy was telling me about it. I've had some spots that had New York style. I was like, okay, it
Right.
was pretty good. So, but I need to go to New York to actually get New York pizza. I want to go
Right.
there to eat New York pizza. You know,
Right. 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 Go
that's
to Jersey
so.
City.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I guess the best thing would be like go to Jersey City, get a hotel, right? And because if you're talking about being in Manhattan, common sense, well, not common sense. Let me rephrase that. The most economical thing to do would be to stay in Jersey City and commute to New York because it's only
Mhm.
15 minutes away, right? Or 20 minutes, depending on traffic, however long it is away, depending on traffic. And say if you go into a Knicks game or whatever, stay in Jersey City, get a ride, you know what I'm saying, into the city, whatever. Stay over there and get your pizza in Jersey City.
Mhm.
Get your pizza in Jersey City, like eat in Jersey City. You don't want to buy anything in Manhattan. Like you don't want to what grocery store is out there with you, like a primary grocery
You got
Costco,
Albertsons. We got
Albertson.
Costco.
Ru-
You got Costco's.
ru-
Smart. Albertsons, one of the big ones.
yeah.
You got Albertsons and Ralph's.
Well, they think about this. Think about a Costco water where you at, like a regular 16.9 ounce
Hmm.
Costco water. If it's cold, will probably I'm just gonna say $2, right? Ridiculous, because you can buy a pack of them for $8, get 16 of them for $8, right?
Hmm.
But in New York, you're gonna pay $9.50 for it. Right? You
Say
could
who?
buy it in a pack for 50 cents in New York City. It's gonna be $9.50 for a
Damn.
bottle of water. Something crazy, something bizarre like that. King Ember in the building. What's good, man? Yeah, New York prices are so. You remember the other day when? Well, I guess it's been a couple of years now, bro. We've been knowing each other for a couple of years already.
Mm-hmm.
Time be flying, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Time be flying. It just hit me when I said that, bro. But I guess that means something if you kicking it with somebody and time fly that fast, where you think you've been knowing them for like 6 months, but it's really been like 3 years. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But anyways, the point I'm making is like when you come to the East Coast to get pizza, especially up top, especially Jersey City or whatever, um, it's about the experience, like going, standing in line, what I'm saying, seeing the oven, what I'm saying, being in the spot and getting the pizza, what I'm saying, just get you a Neapolitan, what I'm saying, a little Neapolitan joint or whatever. And what I'm saying, just standing outside at the counter and just eating your thing slice by slice or whatever. If it's good, you get another. If it's not, then you go somewhere else or whatever. But yeah, man, I know the pizza is like different all over the United. I've been getting pizza all over the United States, bro. South Carolina has the worst pizza, right? That I've ever been to. Is the crust is mad doughy. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a thing, right?
Yeah.
But down here in South Carolina, one of the best things that you can get down here is grits.
Oh man, I love me some
Something,
grits.
something in grits, bro. Like
Man,
with
I
me, I
love me
like
some
fish
grits.
and grit. I like fish and grits because I can't eat shrimp,
Man,
right?
oh boy, Freezy, you just brought me back. I'll let you finish because you just made me think about it. Something it's back in the day out here. Go ahead, Freezy. I ain't mean to cut you off. You just made me think
No,
about that.
no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. What I'm saying
Yeah.
is different places are going to be great at some things and not so great at others,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so down here, while pizza is not great, the pizza game is poor. Let me put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But other stuff, man, something in grits, bro, like fish and grits, bro.
Oh
And
yeah, you got
they
fish and
put this
grits, shrimp and grits.
what what, and they put that old
Mm-hmm.
country bacon and cheese in it, bro. Man, for you bet.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, so not to disparage every for instance, when I'm down south, what I find is commercial foods usually be bad, but homemade food be the best.
Man, yeah. Oh God, yeah. You can't beat the homemade, man. That's one thing you cannot beat. You know. And you were talking about fish and grits, so so it just look so back. So my homeboy had a roommate. Well, the first cats I met out here, they were all civilian. And one cat, his parents are from down south. Mom's was from Mississippi, pop was from Georgia.
Right.
Been knowing all this time. So I used to come down from Camp Pendleton, which is, Oceanside is about 30-minute drive.
Right.
I'll say 30, 45-minute drive. It depends on traffic
Right.
to San Diego, still in the city. So, and went out with when we were going out. So we had spots. This San Diego had clubs all over the place, spots to go. Well, one of the main spots was was on a Friday night, Friday and Saturday. You can go to the Ministry, and it was right across from San Diego Sports Arena. So you used to park in Sports Arena parking lot to walk across to go to the club. It was huge. It was big. It was a pretty nice sized club over
Right.
here, and not too far from San Diego Airport and everything, not far from Marine Base and all that. It was, this joint used to, man, it was jumping. Well, here it is. We went out, man, and I started drinking. I mean, Freezer, I got slizzard. I mean, I had been drinking from 3 in the afternoon
It's a
to the
wonder. It's a wonder how we make it, bro. Like when you in your
man.
50s now, you think back to the stuff you did. You like,
Ain't no way in
something,
hell.
something had me.
Yeah. There's no way in hell I could survive. I'd die if I drank like that, man. And I had
Right.
drank, I was younger going through, and it was me going. It was a time I was going through some things, you know, had my daughter. I was just going through some shit.
Right.
With those things. So what I did with most of you just drink it. I just drank
Right.
whatever way and hang with the fellas and stuff. But I had drank all that night. I mean, freezer. I got lit. And
Right.
so we was up we got up in the spot, and I'm already lit. I mean, I'm feeling good. And I said I wasn't gonna drink anything else. We was like, man, let's go to the bar, get something to drink. I said, all right. So in my head, I was saying, you know what? You've been drinking enough, man. You feeling it. You feeling it.
Right.
And so my man, I was like, I got you. What you he's up there. I said, get online. I got it. I got the drink. I got the drink, dog. It's like, all right. So my man used to drink zombies. So,
Oh
he
wow.
got in with zombie and he's like, what you want? So in my head, Freezy, I was saying I'm a red or sour.
Right.
I give you a little something. It ain't too bad. That's weak enough. That's like it's like drinking soda or something like that, right?
Right. Right.
And that
Right.
shit keep on. But what came out my mouth was Long Island. So we sitting up there. We get up close to the dance floor and stuff. And I was like, yo, I took a sip. I was like, man, I don't need to be drinking this, man. I'm already lit. And I said,
Right.
I need to work this liquor out my system. But I was sitting there looking, the music, because DJ was on, this is like in the 90s. This is in the 90s. I want to say it was probably
Right.
I want to say about 96, 97, maybe.
Oh, they playing Montel. This is how we do it.
Yeah, yeah, it was
There
going
you
down.
go. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
going down. We up in there, all the, thinking about everything that was going on. You got the Montel, you got the Coco, you got the Coco Brown, you got Craig Mack going. You got Dozfex. You got the Biggies. You got everything that was big around that time.
Right. Right.
All the hit. DJs playing it, and then they had the set because they had three different DJs. A lot of spots had three different DJs. You had a DJ you got the West Coast DJ. You had the East Coast DJ. Then you
Right.
had the
Right.
down south DJ, and
Okay.
they were doing their sets. They were sliding it in.
Right.
So um happened to be that the West Coast DJ was coming off, down south DJ was taking on. And
Right.
this joint, she come walking by and I'm looking, I'm lit, Freeze. I'm lit. And so back home, everybody used to call me Sleepy. That was my nickname in high school, Sleepy,
Right. Right.
because I look tired. So you got the sleepy eyes, look tired all the time.
Right.
Well,
Right.
when I get a little drink in me, my eyes get real like I'm about to fall asleep. So I'm sitting there looking like I was asleep.
Right.
And I had my drink in my hand, and I looked at the chick, and I gave her a head nod, like, "What's up?" She comes over and grabs me by my at the spot. This spot here, you had to actually get, you don't come in jeans and sneakers and stuff like that. You actually had to dress.
Right.
So,
Right.
and I remember I had on my slacks with my shoes and a blazer and shit. So she grabbed my, I gave my boy my jacket, and me and this girl, we out here dancing. I mean, we getting it in, and the whole time I'm like, yeah, this is what I need. I need to sweat this liquor out. I need to
Right.
sweat this liquor out. My man comes up on the floor. He's like, hey man, I'm tired of holding your drink. Here, hold on, man. This is where it gets bad. Freeze, I took the drink. I took that Long Island to the neck. Bam, gave it back to him. I'm out here dancing with her.
Oh.
Boom, 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 boom. I'm down there looking like, hey, I was borderline starting to look like Major Payne out there with the shimmy.
Yeah.
Doing out there,
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep, I'm out here
Yeah.
sweating hard trying to get it. So they changed the song, and then I was like, and then it hit, and I knew it was bad because we're in the club and everybody started moving in slow motion.
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, I'm done. And I
Yeah.
told him, so I had to go to the bathroom. I said, hey man, so my man was watching me. And I remember this cat said, man, your homeboy, he faded. My
Yeah.
boy was like, what's it to you, bro? What's it to you?
Yeah.
So we get So the next thing you know, I go from the bathroom and then I'm opening my eyes and I open the car door to throw up.
Oh man. So it's
Close the
refund
door.
time. It's
Yeah.
refund, returning stuff. Okay.
Well, yeah, I was see before then because he was talking to some chicks and they were talking and I said, "That's your homeboy back there?" Like, yeah. He said, "Where he from?" He said, "Oh, he from the boot." And I remember she said, "That's what happened to countrymen. They can't handle the liquor." And they say can't drink. And I said, so I started in on her. I'm back there because my boy had told me, he said, "Man, you funny as hell when you get drunk because you got jokes." He said, "Man, you clown old girl so bad. Her homegirls were laughing at her. She got mad." And I was, I told her, I said, "Hey, man, I'm sorry, man. I apologize, man. If I messed, if I bust your hustle, messed up your dope." He said, "No, I still got the number, but you had jokes.
Right.
You talking about she had a sideways weave.
Oh my
Um,
goodness. She had finger waves, bro. No, she
yeah, I
had a
don't
week.
know.
She had week.
Yeah, that tell me she had a weave, and I said it was sideways. It sewed it in backwards or something. Or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. I was just on some stuff, man. She had caterpillars for eye. She had Cookie Monster eyebrows, whatever I was saying, some other stuff. Man, I was lit.
Oh
But I
wow.
remember I opened the door, I threw up, closed the door,
What?
and then I come to it, and I opened the door again. I passed out, opened the door again, and I threw up. The
Oh,
next thing you know, we back at his because he still live with his parents. And normally, to come down, we hit the club. Is normally I'm taking him back to his room because he had a couch in his bedroom, and
yeah,
I'm
right.
normally one guiding him to his room to position him and let him fall over on his bed, and I sleep on the couch.
Right. Right.
This time I'm walking by and I'm holding his jacket, going down, bouncing off the walls. His pop, Uncle Joe come out to see me, and he was surprised. He ended up seeing me lit. So,
Right.
a matter of fact, and then his cousin, and I think I told him we call him, my man Bros, but we called him Baby Suge. He look like Suge Knight. He literally like Suge Knight. He's big like that. He's big.
Right. Right. Right.
We back there, man, lit. And then my man Marlon, that Brown boy was there.
Right.
So we back there knocked out. I'm recovering and stuff, man. I'm trying to get it. And I remember what woke me up. I was like, we all woke up. We back there knocked out in this room. We wake up and it's like, oh man, what smells so good?
Right.
What's this? What's this? What is this aroma? The smell
Right.
so good.
Right.
You
Right.
know, my head, I wake up, the room spinning a little bit, my head bumping, but I'm like, damn, it smells good. Stomach started rumbling. We walk out, man, Uncle Joe done made fish and grits. We was like, oh my Lord.
Oh my lord, bro.
Oh my Lord. And you talking about after you've been drinking and you woke up, all like, you can have one of them nights to wake up to fish and grits.
Right,
Oh,
bro.
oh,
Uncle
yeah.
Joe with the win.
Did
Yeah,
man, Uncle
man.
Joe came through with the clutch, man. Uncle Joe, he because Uncle Joe's a master. He's a master on that grill too. But to wake up to fish and grits, that's what we're laughing about. Because, like I said, everything I had, man, man, that was. We still talk about them fish and grits that night because all of us got lit, and I don't know
Right.
how the hell with all the drinking and stuff we used to do, how we survived.
How y'all made it, bro?
Yeah, man. But I just the fish and grits, man. That was the one thing that what woke us up. We was knocked out. I mean, we was knocked out, man. It looked like the way we was sprawled out in that room, passed out. It looked like a murder scene, man, without the blood. But the but the fish and grits is what woke us up. I ate the fish and grits, bro. I was good. You gonna have a hangover and all like that,
Right,
man.
right.
I put right hand to the man, feeds all that drinking. I didn't have a hangover after eating those fish and grits.
Nah, man, because you was probably dehydrated. That's probably what it
Oh
was.
man. Oh man, I was super dehydrated, man. That's bad water. I don't need water. Give me a beer. That's water.
Yeah, bro. That's yeah, man. So because when you drink, you're gonna get a hangover because your body, you accelerate stuff so much when you drinking. That's when people
Mm-hmm.
like that liquid courage. It come from your body burning through stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like getting you pumped up, but then afterwards, when your body come back down off of that high, bro, your body be depleted, bro, and it you feel terrible, man. I
Oh
mean,
man.
it's crazy. I mean, but
Like I said, I
fish
would
and grits
never.
gonna be banging, bro.
Oh man, fish and grits was that, and then I'm gonna tell you, if not fish and grits, shrimp and grits. That's another one too.
Yeah, 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 man. Just and real quick before we get out of here, I just wanted to share this with everybody. Yo, she the one when she is good at cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Oh man, yeah.
Right. She the one where if your mama and daddy coming over and and she cooking dinner, right? And instead of doing baked chicken, yellow rice and string beans, right? She doing a pot roast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she do like a pot roast in the slow cooker, right? And it got like the baby potatoes, the little circle potatoes,
Oh
and the
yeah.
carrots and the onion in it and all of that. And how you really know she the one is when your mama and daddy come over and she be like, "Hey, Mr. Such and Such," and like little flirty but not over the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? With your pops, you know what I'm saying? Get your pops going, but with your moms, she know exactly what to say. She be like, "Yeah, I got home from church the other day, and I finally got to watch the last 2 days of Days of Our Lives or
Mm-hmm.
Dynasty." So and then I'm talking about stuff from back in the day, right? Like, yeah, I got all my children recorded in there on the VCR. I ain't get a chance to watch it. I was gonna watch it Sunday after I got home from church, right? Or how she really the one is when you go to her bathroom, like you go into her bathroom, and before you get to her bathroom, somewhere in her house, she got white Jesus on the wall somewhere. Right. Right. And I'm talking about white Jesus with the perm. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about? The white Jesus with the Cat Williams perm. You know what I'm saying? With the what's my man name um from Belly? Remember the dude from Belly eating a banana?
Oh, Rico.
Yeah, Rico.
Yeah,
Rico.
when she the one when you walk into the bathroom and you see white Jesus on the wall with a Rico perm, yeah, you like, oh, she the one, right? But
By the way,
how you
that's not
really
white
know she the
Jesus.
one, how you really know she the one, you do the family event at your house. Like you and your girl have a cookout at your house. And she cooking the aunties and them is in your kitchen making the potato salad and the banana pudding, like Soul Finger said earlier, all the things your auntie make. When she's sitting there, now she can do the stuff herself, but when she listening to your aunties and them and she won't say nothing, when she the one where your auntie Yvette, the one that always keeps stuff stirred up. Yeah, I know the
Mm-hmm.
one. Your youngest auntie, she not your age. Maybe she used to babysit you when you was a
Yeah.
baby, right?
She about like
Maybe
4 or 5 years older than you, maybe three
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah, maybe she maybe 10 years. Something, right? And instead of telling your aunt how to make it, she be like, "You talking about make it just like this?" And just go along with your aunties and them to keep the drama down.
Mm-hmm.
You know she the one. But how you really know she the one, DSJ, is when everybody done ate and the kids is just, what I'm saying, running around acting a fool outside. Maybe they on a trampoline or something. And she look at your aunties and them and ask this question. Y'all know how to play spades? When she do that,
Oh,
bro, she is
the
absolutely
one.
the
Mm-hmm.
one, bro. She gonna feed you and she know how to play spades. Man, she is absolutely the one. But yeah, man. Yeah, DSJ.
Let me ask this question real quick.
All right.
Based off the conversation, based off the topic. If a woman doesn't know how to cook, if she does not know how to cook, is it a red flag or a non-starter?
Sophie, you wanna answer that one first?
It's a big detractor. It could be a detractor. because I mean, it's for me, because anybody, I mean, shit, I got the women I got kids by could cook, so this is one of the main things. But
Right.
yeah, no, for me, that's just me. I like to have somebody to be able to cook, but is it a game stopper? No,
Right.
but it is definitely a yellow card. Or it just you gotta look at other things. I look at other things that comes with it. Just from my experience, because I know a lot of women I've come across before who couldn't cook. They had other issues, and I was like, oh no, I can't deal with you.
Yeah, God,
No,
just
no,
I'm
no.
not gonna be able to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, like I said, I'll not be able to do it. So
And
for
you
me,
got bad credit and your car broke
hmm
down.
hmm
Mm.
so that's one thing. You can't cook, and I mean, I don't care how fine you be, but you can't cook. That's something because I had to look at other things to go along with it. So I had to look at them side eye when
I
it
would
comes to that.
say I would say to it, there's a difference between can't cook and
I don't cook.
don't want to learn how to cook.
hmm
Now, if she is in the one thing that she can't cook, but she cook all the time, that's a non-starter, right? If
Yeah,
you cook and you just cook nasty, no,
yeah.
right? Now, if you don't cook, that make me question what else do you do,
See,
right?
that's what. That's a little better way to flesh it out, freeze for me, because I'm like, that's just for me.
Right,
Like I said, what else you don't do? You
right,
know.
right. And some and for some and listen, it's different strokes for different folks because just because you can't cook, right, don't mean you can't be good at other stuff. Like
hmm
I know people that can't cook, right? Oh, I'm sorry. I know people that don't cook, but they great at other stuff. Like
Yeah.
they great at shopping or they great
hmm
at yard work. You know what I'm
hmm
saying?
hmm
Stuff like that.
See, for
Right.
me, the trade off would be okay. You can't cook, but you're good with money. If you're good with your money, then okay, we can work. I
Okay.
can work with you.
Right.
I can definitely work with you.
Right.
Oh, you know how to save money, do this and this and this. I had to
Right.
hustle. I
Like
can work with you.
if you know how to shop,
hmm
not a shopaholic now. I'm not talking about shopaholics, right? But you know how to shop. Like if you know that there's no difference between Walmart cream corn and green giant cream corn, it's all the same, and you just save that 30 cent. See, I'm with you,
Yeah,
right?
I'm with you. We can do something. You
Yeah,
know, we can cause see, I could we can get a cookbook and follow the recipes and then start putting your own little twist to what you're gonna cook
if you willing,
if you're
right,
willing, yeah,
right,
you know. But if you're really good with money, and y'all like say, well, she can't cook, but damn, bank account, the way she saves money in
right,
shops, doggone pockets got the mumps. I
right.
can work
Or
with
she
that.
know how to shop for the kids'
I
clothes or
just
something,
yeah, we
right?
can do something. We
Yeah.
can work.
Or she put the Christmas fund up,
hmm
like she know how to save money throughout the year. So when in the October get here, she like, hey baby, you know what I'm saying? I put away $1,000, you know what I'm saying, for Christmas this year. Now I know $1,000 ain't a lot to some people for
hmm
Christmas. I'm just using it as a round number or whatever. But for me, $1,000 for everybody gifts, y'all lucky. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
$1,000 for 10 people, that means shit, I'm spending $100 a piece on y'all.
And we talking about she found high quality, found some quality, not no BS. Like
Yeah.
no BS gifts. She actually found good gifts for $100 a piece for all of y'all. Y'all good.
Yeah, y'all
You know what I'm saying?
shit, y'all good. You know what I'm saying? But the main thing, I guess, is the most important thing is when it comes to cooking is, does she value the kitchen, right? Does she
hmm
value food, right? Does she value
hmm
meals? Because if you don't cook, but say, we always, every time we order, we saving money and we eating quality. Hey man, it's the shit. It's the same thing to me. You know what I'm saying? Except we ain't got to wash dishes.
hmm
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
Right.
would I prefer the act of cooking? Yes, that's my preference. right? But is it a non-starter? Like, nah, we can't go no further. Nah, it ain't that. Now that might have been the way when I was
When I was younger, definitely
yeah,
was like, but the thing is like I said, I could trade off. I'm like, oh, you don't know how to cook, but damn, you good with money. We can
yeah,
work with something. And but if
yeah,
you're willing to learn how to cook, then we definitely can work. But if you like, I ain't cooking, whatever, this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. This is what it.
yeah.
We gotta look at some things.
And the thing about it, and here's the kicker. And I know, we on vibes, and I know sometimes people have sensitive ears and stuff. But if you're not doing certain things, like if you're not cooking, right, and if you're
Mm-hmm.
not good with money, right,
Mm-hmm.
and you're not good with relationships, like when your mother come over, she always
Mm-hmm.
aggravates your mother, say something weird,
Mm-hmm.
like she always like she smoke and she always smoke around your mother, and your mother don't smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Something weird, like the little off little stuff that people don't notice. Yo, the sex can't make up for it.
Exactly.
like
Exactly.
like some stuff like some stuff sex can't make up for you know how you were like, man, she can't cook, but she
Yeah, man. Boy, hey,
don't
yeah, boy, have you out there looking for her in the high noon with a spotlight?
yeah, nose wide open, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Because
So but
I've had to tell some joints that, "Well, I could do this. I can't cook, but I could do this, that, and third." I'm like, okay, that's good, but check this out. I can go visit the Four Sisters on Thumb Street to take care of that.
yeah,
That's not gonna put food in my stomach. That's
right,
that's that's gonna last whatever time we're gonna do whatever. But my thing is, what can I what at the end of it when it's all done, can you go in there and scramble a brother up an egg and
right.
something?
My homeboy said it best. My homeboy, shout out to my homeboy Derek. My homeboy Derek said this about damn near 40 years ago. I guess it's 30 years ago, right? Yeah, about 30, 35 years ago. My homeboy said, no, I guess it's about 30 years. My homeboy heard a ditty called This Is For My Homies, right? About 30 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
He said, if she can't fry me some bologna, ain't nothing she can do for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When my man said, fry me some bologna, yeah. When he said that, bro, I was like,
You got a
bro,
point.
he got a point, right? So yeah, man. So to all the ladies in a place with style and grace, don't want to make it seem like this is the He-Man woman hater club or whatever. And because we flipping the script, same thing can apply to a man also, but
Mm-hmm.
like if a man ain't gonna work, if he can't fix a car, if he can't fix a toilet, if he can't fix the leak, your faucet leaking in the middle of the night, he can't fix the drip, right? He can't fix the drip. He got to call his homeboy to unsnake the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
The sex ain't gonna make up for it, right?
Yeah.
You in there with a broke car, a leaky sink, the light bulb don't work, but he curl your toes. Nah,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So so
because that after a while, you can jump up and down for so long, but you got other needs or whatever else. I mean, what else
yeah,
is he good? So I mean, it's only good for one thing. He go out there and hit you with his version of the Brokeback Mountain and stuff. He blowing your back out and all like that. But then at the end of the day, you can't your car. You can't fix your car. You can't unplug unclog a toilet.
right.
That's all you good for. So you know
Can't
what
do
I'm
can't
saying?
can't do nothing else. But be on the PlayStation though.
The bill, yeah, he hell on land on the PlayStation, you know, or you can drive the hell out your car till you got no hot dang gas, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
and that's just the thing. So you got to be able to do something. Like I said, I'm about as mechanically as inclined as a goat to an extent, but I can do certain things. I'm not, but
But I try. I
no,
try
I go
though.
out there. Yeah, I try to. I'll try, but then I'll look at it. I'm like, or I'll just tell you, look, man, I ain't about to do that, man. I ain't got time. Let me go pay somebody to take care of this for us. Shit, I
Right.
ain't got time.
Right.
At least
Right.
to bring something to the table like that.
Something to the table.
Something. But yeah, it's more than just the physical, because you can shake that thing to the left and the right and whatever else. But like I tell them, like chick was talking all this what she could do. I was like, baby girl, I can go see the Four Sisters on Thumb Street. I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you cook?
Right.
You you ain't the only one with one of those. There's plenty. There's millions of others out there with
Right.
one of those.
And DSJ, you talking about into a relationship, right? You're not just talking about like early on, right?
No, I'm talking about into a relationship.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, because we assumed it's into a relationship
Hmm.
that
Yeah,
what you
for
were.
sure.
that
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna be honest. It's got to be a deal breaker. I
okay.
hear you guys and everything, and I understand the level of compassion and empathy, but I gotta be honest. I think it's a deal breaker.
Right. Right. Right.
Traditionally, I've been raised. You know what I'm saying? Where you know what
Hmm.
I'm saying. I'm not saying whether it's right or wrong. I'm just saying traditionally the way I was raised was the woman's in the kitchen, the man is making the money. He's the provider.
Hmm.
She's the nurturer.
Right.
So all I've ever known was, like I said, my mother in the kitchen. My mother's the one that taught me how to start
Let me
the
ask you this
process.
on that. Let me ask you this on that. Does your lady have to be religious?
No,
Is it
um,
is that a deal breaker? Right?
no, but
Like
spirituality is absolute. Because I don't want to say religion and spirit and spirituality
no, no,
are
I
the
know. I
same
mean,
thing.
okay.
But
So is she spiritual? Does she have to be
yeah,
spiritual?
if she has at least has to be that. Yes.
Okay. So if she can't cook and she's not spiritual, then it's automatically a no go off rip.
Yeah, my back is already turned. Part of my back.
Right. What if it's it's Megan Good?
Part of my back.
What if it's Megan Good and she's like what if it's
If she's
Rihanna? What if it's
if she's willing
Rihanna?
if she's willing to learn,
No,
she
she
can
ain't no
go.
learning. She ain't cooking. She ain't cooking for DSJ, and she not spiritual. She don't even want to hear you talk about a higher power.
Well, my thing is right then and there.
Well, you know
I
what?
already put you in that special category because yeah, I'm gonna be jumping up and down on you like a trampoline, like a bad kid on the couch.
Yeah, yeah, again, it'd probably just be casual sex then, because there's no way a relationship gets formed out of that.
Okay.
I think it'll be the same thing with anybody that's mentioned, and even if it's Beyonce, it's casual sex.
Yeah. Yeah. And the reason why I ask because spirituality and old school customary stuff generally go hand in hand,
Hmm.
right? And they don't all have to be 10 on the scale, but when you like the traditional household thing and spirituality, it's like Eve Eve created in the garden, Adam created in the wilderness. The man is big burly dude, handle stuff, and Eve is like the innocent flower of whatever. So it seemed like they generally go kind of hand in hand.
Hmm.
Um um is there anything else that's an immediate turn off? What about a smoker? Does a smoker turn
Uh,
you off?
that's it. That's shut down. That's look. This is gonna sound crazy right here. She smokes cigarettes. I can't get down, but I could deal if you smoke a little herb. I'm cool, but cigarettes, no. I know that
Right.
sound crazy, but no,
So
no,
figure that shit sounds crazy, bro.
yeah, but no. She got them cancer sticks. I can't do it, but you smoke a little herb. Oh yeah, I'm good.
What?
Yeah, man.
Bro,
Cause
wait a minute. So if you smoke blunts, you good. But if you smoke
well,
cigarettes, it's a no-go.
well, see, you know what? Not everybody. I mean, you smoke one every once on the blue moon. You got a little bong because okay,
Oh, a
so
bong, what yeah.
or a bong or whatever. Because before before my lady, um, last chick I was with before, she smoked a little bit. She had a bong and everything.
Yeah.
I couldn't smoke nothing,
Right,
but
right.
because I was at duty, but I damn sure drink. And she used
Right.
to feel bad. She felt bad one time. She ran out the house, ran to the store, brought me back a big old bottle of bought me a big old bottle of some hen dog, and
I was gonna
she
say Paul
smoking.
Masson.
Yeah, and
Weed
she
drinkers
drink.
love Paul Masson.
Yeah,
For some reason, weed smokers
yeah.
love Paul Masson.
She filed the bong. I'm sitting over there with my drinky drink. So
Right,
it was like cool. But I'm cool with a little, I'm cool with the herb, or you call it left hand cigarettes. I'm cool with that.
right,
I ain't talking about one that there's a constant smoker, like she's kind of a big old weed head, but you smoke a little bit every now and again or whatever. I'm cool.
right. Like
But it
maybe
can't.
once a week, once a month.
Yeah, once a week, twice a week. I'm cool with that.
Right.
Every now and again. But the cancer sticks, no,
Yo,
no,
that's DSA. This is
no.
blowing. DSA, this is blowing my mind right now, bro. I legit can't process it, bro.
I know it may sound crazy with the cancer sticks. I can't, but little herb, yeah, because that little some of some of that boogie that boogie, as Keith Murray called the Bombazi, smells pretty hot damn good. But
You're right.
but that other stuff though, no man, cancer sticks, no. Mm-mm.
What?
Mm-mm.
I
And
just,
he try to haul off and kiss you after she didn't try to kiss you after she didn't smoke one of those, like kiss you, man. You might as well put your mouth on an ashtray. No, I'm good. I was like, girl, what you ain't, these ain't Benson Hedges, girl. You done got them to the Newports and Cools,
oh
you
my
know.
goodness, bro.
But then you got some women that smoke you would never know were smokers,
Right, right.
because I remember
Yeah.
it was, I've seen some before, like this one, she was beautiful. I was like, oh my God,
Right,
Lord Jesus, look at this thing. Oh Lord.
right,
And
right.
I'm getting ready to make my move. I'll see how the spot. I've been peeping out. I was like, yo, I think I'm about to slide. I'm about to see what's up. I'm trying to see. She had a little bit of a fan club, and I ain't one of those to try to fight for attention or nothing like that. I'm direct to the point.
Right.
She stepped outside on the back patio. Whatever was out on the back patio, she out there. I see her reach down and pull out a cancer stick. No. I was like, oh baby, you just destroyed my fantasy. I was like, damn, you might as
I'm
well.
legit fascinated with this mindset, bro. And legit, Sophie, I ain't gonna lie. I have never been more fascinated than I am right now in what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, I told you, it may sound crazy, but I'm serious. I broke up with somebody behind that. I was like, yo, she started smoking. I'm like, what
Cigarettes?
the hell? She started smoking cancer sticks. I was like, nah, baby. I said, hey, I said, because you weren't smoking when we were together. Well, I had stopped. Well, I had stopped before I met you and all like that. I said, all right, well, cool. Well, you need to stop now. Or you need to put the cancer stick down. She said, I'm not gonna stop smoking. I said, all right, I'm gonna tell you like this. You leave the cancer sticks alone, or I'm done with you.
One
Because
one
I
of
ain't
us
gonna
got
be.
to one of us got to go,
Yeah.
right.
You started smoking. I said, all right, well, I'll make it easy for you. Peace be with you. I damn sure did. No,
What?
no, no. I sure did. No, no, no.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. DSA, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I grew up in the era where if you smoked a cigarette, it looked like the coolest shit on earth, bro.
Of
Mm-hmm.
course.
You know what I'm saying? The people that like in the movies or like you in the magazine and you see the cowboy on a horse, dirty ass cowboy hat, and he had a cigarette. Or
Half a smile. Yeah.
yeah, or the romantic interest in a movie. You walk and you see her sitting at a table, and she got like the long cigarette or whatever, got her nails done or whatever. She, you know what I'm saying, smoking a cigarette. You looking like,
Yeah. Yeah,
man,
them, like some people call them the bitches, Benson and Hedges, aka bitches and hoes. Some people call them. So what we call.
yeah. Bro, and the irony is I've always been fascinated with it from a distance, but I've never dated a woman that smoked around me like that. Right? Like if they smoked, they always smoked at a distance, right? But if we were together, they would like chill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll be like, yo, I'm gonna go outside and smoke a cigarette or whatever. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Come back in or whatever, and they like, but in terms of us sitting on a chair and you just smoking a cigarette while we watching a movie, nah, that ain't never happened with me, bro. Never happened. But I find it to be fascinating that Soulfinger says with the ladies, although they smoked a pound of herbs, they still nice with the verbs. He cool with
Little
it.
bump with your herb. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with a little herb. I'm serious. I'm cool with a little herb.
yeah.
You know, I'm cool with it. But the cancer sticks, nah, can't do it. I can't. I just I can't. I can't. I can't.
Yo, my
That's a.
mind is blown right now, bro.
hmm
Why though?
You know what? I can't because I don't like the smell of cigarettes.
Right,
And then too, I'm not a cigarette person because I can't.
right,
I don't smoke cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Little herb, I'm cool with little herb. Little herbs are done, but can't cigarettes, man. Just
right,
nah, just it's just a thing for me, man. I can't. You know,
right.
and if you can't cook and you smoke, oh hell to the no, hell no, to the no, 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 hell no. I don't give a
Yo,
damn,
that's wild, bro.
man. I don't give a damn how good she do things behind. She can spin from the chandelier, or all kinds of stuff. She can turn into a Hoover vacuum cleaner for all I care. Nope,
Right, right, right.
nope,
Bro, that's
mm-mm,
crazy.
I would not.
Well,
Uh, can't do it. Like I said, I'm cool with a little herb, but
I'm not gonna
no,
lie,
no,
that is
no.
kind of funny though.
What about Betty Boop? You remember the old Betty Boop cartoons?
Mm-hmm.
Betty Boop be walking with them high heels on and
Mm-hmm.
had the cigarette.
Oh man, look, I'm a sucker for a woman that can wear some heels. I love some heels in a woman. You got a
Yeah.
cancer stick now, baby.
No. Like no. Yo, I know you got 850 credit, right? And I know you making and I know you making $1 million a month, right? I know you in excellent shape, right? I know you out here looking like Betty Boop before the BBLs, right? You out here looking like Jessica Rabbit, right? But if you like that damn Winston, we through.
Man,
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
and be like, you try to, I try. I'll be like, we, if you're willing to stop, I supply you with the Nicorette gum and all like that, baby. Get you the patch,
Right.
but I can't. But it's just, it's like, oh no.
This is
And
the I ain't gonna this is the oddest thing. And I'm not saying that what you're saying is not right, right? But of all the
hmm
conversations we've ever had, this one right here is the one that's like, he mean that. He ain't joking.
I'm
He
serious of
ain't
heart attack.
trolling.
I am serious of heart attack. It's no troll at all. I am serious of heart attack,
Yo,
man.
she mess
Because
around
we
and
both can't be waking up. Look, I know for a fact I wake up in the morning with the cough, with the smoker's cough and all that be hack. We both can't be sitting up in the house.
sounding like Uncle Charlie.
Yeah,
Both
we
of us
both
can't
can't
be
be.
in that sound like Uncle Charlie now. I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
we both can't be doing that, man. No,
Yo,
no, no.
that is wild, bro.
We both can't be doing that. I'll be like, oh no. I'll be
So
sitting there.
So you so you saying I just want to DSA. I'm just trying to wrap my mind around this. So if and I'm saying back in the day, of course, out of respect to your family and all that stuff, I'm not trying to. What I'm saying is 30 years ago, 40 years ago, or however long it was when you were dating, if Jane Kennedy at the same age was making $1 million a month, had excellent credit, house paid for, you know what I'm saying, could cook, good family structure, and all that stuff, was like, hey, Soulfinger, I've been watching you for a while, and I don't mean to be too forward, but I got a crush on you. And then she light up a cigarette. What's gonna happen?
You remember that old commercial? This is late at night when they had the old westerns and stuff on,
Right.
and they had the what they call back then. They used to call them, we call them. They go by Native American now, but
Yeah.
they were calling Indians back then. They were talking about
Yeah.
how you destroying the land and pollution and all like that.
Yeah.
Had
Yeah.
he turned to the camera and looked, and he had that one tear come running
And his
down his
chicken.
face, that one tear, that'd have been me. I'd had
Hey,
that
salute
one
to
tear
you.
What?
run down my face because I was like, why, baby, why? Because
No,
I
man.
mean, because I would have to talk. I was like, are you? 'Cause, see, that's what I was like. Are you willing to stop smoking? if you could look, I try to work with you at least. Come on, we got to get the cancer stick away. You can't. No, no. If I didn't know they smoke, you know, if I didn't know they smoked and we were together, and I found out after we've been together, and then I found out they did smoke, then don't be hot about that. I'm like, hold on, man, hold on. You gotta get rid of the cancer stick, man. Get rid of the
Right.
cancer stick. Mm-mm.
Wait a minute.
No.
So let me. I gotta ask this one more time. Maybe if I ask a different way. Just be patient with me because I'm trying to wrap my mind around it, bro. Because this is hilarious to me, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
Soulfinger, you saying if and this is pre everything, pre family, and all this stuff.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Foxy Brown, Pam Grier
Mm.
walks up to you, right? Right when you start, right when you hit the dating scene, right? Make $1 million a month. She in excellent shape, house paid for, car paid for, great family. Everybody respects her, and she walks up to you and says, "Soulfinger, I hate to be forward, but I have a crush on you." And she pulls out a cigarette and lights a cigarette in front of you. You gonna say what?
Again, I will look back at her with that one tear rolling down my face. And I would try to. You know what? I would willing to try to work. I would. I'd be trying to like. I would, but it's the minute. Hey, I'd be worried with it's the minute because I'll be like smell it like. Oh, she smell like a damn ashtray. You know, we'll be trying to kiss. You know, be trying to kiss me and things, man, and I'd be like, oh man,
So
are
everything
you
could be
smoking cools?
so everything could be perfect. She can cook, she in great shape, make her own money, house paid for, car paid for, people respect her in the community. She's spiritual, all these things, right? But if she light up that Virginia Slim, it's a no-go for you.
Man, look, for the most part, man, I look if she willing to, if we can get off of her, man, yeah, we
She
could do that.
ain't she ain't trying to quit smoking.
See,
Yeah,
that's
if
yeah,
it's Salem's and Newports, I guess you selling her to the Newport.
man, that'd break my heart, man. That'd break my heart because I'd be like, because my thing is like going to the store, like, baby, you buy me a carton can you give me a carton of Newports? What the hell?
Right. She would
I
be like,
mean,
yeah,
but but I know couples like that. The he doesn't, but she does.
right,
She smokes, but he don't. It's just
right,
me. Just one thing. For the in the past, I would not give him. I would give no rhythm. I wouldn't give in the rhythm right off the rip. I was like, oh damn.
right.
But you talking about a Foxy Brown or something like that, or Jane Kennedy. You know what? And they got all like that. I would at least try to. I would try to go against my. I probably would try to give it a try, dog. Because that's I like it. That's a once in a lifetime. 'Cause they were fine as hell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
And then yeah, and
I,
they at
that day
30-year-old them.
they were looking like that. You run up on something looking like that, then you just got to be like, you know what, man. I would try, but we had to have a conversation about because then you try to get a stuff. So why you trying to change me? Well, I'm looking
Right,
out for your health.
right,
I'm looking at because see that's my thing. I'm looking out for why. What's the problem with smoking a little weed? But the thing is if you smoke that, and I can smoke it. I can do this. We can both get enjoyment out of that. This
right.
cancer stick can't do that, baby.
Can't
See,
do
that's
that.
why they call them cancer sticks. Can't
Right,
do that.
right. Bro,
You
that's
know
wild, bro. That
that
is
that was that was my thing. But I know I've broken up with a chick. Well, she started smoking, and I had to cut her loose. I was like, oh no no no.
what? What?
Mm-hmm. Because she
Oh
wasn't smoking
my
like that
god.
when we were together when we first started, and she started smoking. I was like, "Oh no, we can't do this.
Right.
Oh no, no,
Shout out
no."
to shout out to Bully in the chat.
Bully said,
Shout out to our brother Bully in the chat. Right.
Bully's crazy. He said Bernadette Stancis is he's gonna be her professional blunt roller. Go figure.
Yeah, man.
Hmm.
I
But
will
I
say
mean,
this
but
though,
that ain't the issue though. That's not the issue. My man said he don't have a problem with them smoking. The weed part is never. It wasn't the issue. It's just the cigarette part.
yeah,
You know,
It's the cancer sticks, man. I just something about that. Man, for the
bro,
most part,
that's hilarious, bro.
yeah, it's something about them things, man. I don't know why, what it is. I mean, you know what? I would, back then I was walking away from some joints. I'm like, no, because you get to smoking and then you get to drinking, and the way I drank, oh man, the way I used to drink, oh yeah, oh, mm-mm.
Yeah,
Because
man.
I tried, like I said, I had the one before. She smoked. She started smoking while we were together, and I was like, yo, man, you know, hold up here. I need to go get me some more smokes. And I don't need to be waking up in the morning and like waking up, hey baby, hey, how you doing? What the hell?
Hold on, bully. You too?
Yo, y'all, wow, bro.
Mm,
Blunts for sure. Squares no more. Like what are
mm.
we? Oh my goodness.
See,
I don't
yeah.
understand it. I don't understand it, bro.
See, bully picking up what I'm putting down. It's just something, man. It's different. It's different. You know the ca- the council stick versus mm-mm, no, there's something about that, man. That's like, oh Lord, no.
I guess
You.
because weed come from the earth.
But there you go. I mean, that comes from the earth too. Granted, tobacco comes from the earth
Yeah,
too.
tobacco come from the earth
However,
too.
they using tar and all this other stuff. Man,
Yeah.
you get the herbals, man. You get the little bit, man. What you get that, and it's coming up. You got to put all the chemicals in this stuff, man. You do what you got to do, and it can take you to, and it'll take you to another elevated plane mentally, man. Relax your, relax your mind, let your body be free. You know what I'm saying? You know, get down with the cause of the PMD. That's all
Yeah,
I'm
man.
saying, man. Look, Keith Murray had whole first album was about that. Look. Uh, um, 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 Devin the Dude talk about it all the time. It's a whole nother world, man. It's easy going. They because they
Right.
put them in a mindset more relaxed, and then the nicotine and stuff make them more. It just do things. Well, no, man. I can't do the squares like that, man. But I would at least for those type women like that, you say that I would try. I would try to give it my all, my due diligence. I would try. Granted, I'd be going against my belief, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give her a try because she may have a problem with me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? She may have
Right.
a problem with me with the simple fact that I don't eat fish. You know,
Right.
she like, you won't
Yeah,
eat
yeah,
no fish, nobody with it. We there could be something on there. I could have all this great, but he don't eat fish. He don't eat. He won't go. He won't. We go. We go to restaurant. No. I was like. Or she might like to eat chitlins. I don't. No,
right.
baby, I ain't eating that. She cooked chitlins. I'm like, oh, I'm going to
Wait a minute. Do you?
Subway.
Hey, well, let me ask. Do you eat pig feet?
I used to.
Okay.
I used to. I used to eat pig feet, pig ears when I was younger. Man, shoot. Pickle pig feet, pickle pig ears, man. Tear them
Yeah.
things up, man.
Tell me when you at a hole in the wall, man. You shooting pool, and man, you
hmm
be man. They
They
be
had them up
having
in that jar, right there in
the
that jar, right there. Or I had folk that used to do them themselves. My family used to do it themselves. Man, when I was younger, I used to tear them things up. When I was younger, little kid, I ain't know no better, man. I'd be walking around with the pickle pig running down my elbow, all around my face, stuff, man, with my little shag, tearing them things up. As I got older, no, I'm good.
yeah, and then plus to
I'm
a
good.
lot. I don't want to talk about y'all, man, but but as I get older, I develop medical stuff where I got to kind of watch stuff like blood pressure and things of that sort.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of shy away from a little bit, right?
hmm
And,
Man,
yeah, but yeah, I'll
but
shy away from the pig feet, but I'm gonna eat my bacon, bro.
yeah. I can't.
Yeah,
I can't. I didn't give up the bacon. I
yeah,
don't do them other things, but that bacon, let me tell you,
yeah,
I throw some bacon on the burger. You know what I'm saying? I eat me some bacon. The other stuff
yeah.
I can go up, but I give me a little bacon, get me some bacon. But the other stuff, I don't eat a lot of stuff I don't eat like I used to. But the cancer stick is a man. I'm like De La Soul, say no go.
Yeah, right. Let me add just real quick before we get out of here. I want to ask y'all this right here, man. And it's one of my personal favorite things to do. What is your favorite middle of the night I'll give an example. After the club or after work or late night on the road meal, right? Like say for instance, it's 3:30 in the morning. You coming back from somewhere and you see it, and it's like it's calling your name. It's pulling you in like a tractor beam. Like you can't deny it. Even if you're
Mm,
not hungry, you gonna get it anyway.
mm. That can go a couple of ways because I got a few items freeze, but I let DSJ go because I don't know how
What's your
long you got.
favorite though? The one, like the one that you just can't pass up though. DSJ.
There's nothing open outside of McDonald's. So I'll be honest. If anything, I probably would bypass anything of that nature. If we're talking about past like midnight or something like that.
Right.
Um, but as far as like if I had a preference, I'm gonna be honest. Them sliders from Crystals.
Bim, you read my mind. That must be a down south thing, bro. Because I was thinking Crystals, White Castles.
Yeah,
See, that's the
after
beautiful
the
thing of. Oh,
after the
go ahead.
club. Yeah, no,
Hmm.
I'm just saying that at the after the club. Um, I need something to eat, but you know what I'm saying? Same thing, you know what I'm saying? Kind of get some of that liquor out of my system.
Right.
That scenario, yeah, yeah. Get about five of those crystal sliders
Yeah, man.
and yeah, good money. But let
And
me
you,
go ahead
you
and go. My break is over, unfortunately.
yeah, man. Well, we
Yeah.
about to get out of here too, man.
Hmm.
I'm
See, that's why I
just
had you
wanted to
go
get your
first.
thoughts, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
I now see out here we got options because the Jack in the
Right,
Box is 24 hours. So
right, right,
if I
right.
hit Jack in the Box, I'm gonna get that bacon ultimate cheeseburger on sourdough,
Oh,
curly
wow,
fries,
wow, wow.
the extra. I want the extra. I want the extra large, the super size with churros.
Oh,
Now
wow, wow.
that's that. Now if that line is too long, there I had to hit the taco shop.
Right,
And the
right.
taco shop give me six rolled tacos. If not that, give me a carne asada burrito, no guac, no pico de gallo, extra cheese, sour cream, throw the beans and rice in that joker. No.
Bro, and yo, so okay. So again, Soulfinger just blew us away again, right? Blow my mind. I'm fascinated with bro. When you get that, are you eating in the so let me just say mine real quick. So yeah, Crystals and White Castles with a shake is probably my option too. But what Soulfinger said, I'm interested. Are you gonna eat in the car, or are you gonna wait until you get home and put on a movie like Crush Groove?
Man, I'm going home and put on a movie.
What?
Because a lot of times when I hit it, like I said, like where I'm at now, I don't live.
Right,
It's right down. It's not far. It's like right down the street from the crib. And
right.
then where I was living when I was, before I met, when I was still when I had a
All
roommate
right,
and all
peace,
like
yeah.
that. All right, now DSJ. But when I had a roommate, I had taco shops. We got taco shops all over the place, like chicken shacks are down south. They're all
Right,
over the place. I had one across the street from my spot, one that was up the street from the house. I
right,
would hit one of those, or you hit IHOP, or you hit a Denny's. Well, we don't hit IHOP or Denny's when you came up on something, so that's the only time you would go there. Or you
right,
were going, you found everybody was going there, and then you slide on through there to see what you can
right,
peel up
right.
out of there. But for the most part, I hit the tacos, go through the drive-through, hit that joker at the drive-through, take that joker back to the house, man. Put on turn the TV on and have a movie on,
Watch Breaking Two, Electric Boogaloo.
man. Look, 9 times out of 10, you know what? But one of my go, and if I had it, I would see what was on TV,
Right.
or if not, one of my guilty go-to after the club movies, believe it or not, Freezy, would be Predator.
Predator.
Yeah, the first Predator. I put that joker in, and I watch, and I watched that joker. That was one of my go-to joints, man. I
I'm
like.
not gonna lie to you. In that scenario that you just mentioned, I'll probably go to Hardee's and order something similar to what you got,
Hmm.
and then come home and see if I can find either a early '80s culture movie like what Bully said, like Wild Style or Beach Street. And
Mm-hmm.
if that's not on, my next go to is Ace Ventura: Pet Detective.
Mm-hmm. See,
Bro,
I had a couple of them drunk because they was either that I'm gonna watch Predator or I'm watching um The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, or A Fistful of Dollars,
oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
or Jake and the Preacher. Buck and the Preacher, or I'll watch Sugar Hill.
Sugar Hill, one of my favorites. Yeah,
Yeah. Watch one of those joints like that,
shout out to the Bronx. Yeah,
or put on a kung fu flick. I put on a kung fu flick. I sit there and eat. And then I lay it down.
bro. Yo, you know what? I won't even lay it down. I probably fall asleep on the sofa. Like
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? We got the joint in here, man. It's so comfy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's so comfy. Once you get on it, your eyelids get like heavy just by sitting on it.
Hmm. After I done ate, then when my stomach started rubbing my back because I done ate, then I'm a I lay, I'll pass out. But a lot of times, see, where it was, I never ate because when I had a roommate, we lived in a house, we had a little 3-bedroom house. I would always everything I needed was in my room, so I'd go in my
Right,
room with everything, my bedroom, everything. Had my TV, I had surround sound in there, I had a refrigerator in my bedroom and shit.
right, right,
Had my own
right.
bathroom, so I get out, I'm gonna get comfortable, man. Put on, you know, and sit there and eat, watch me a little something, or fall asleep. Or fall asleep at it when it's watching me after I ate. I take all my junk, throw it away, and I fall asleep. Now, when I
Yeah,
come to the house,
yeah,
when we're here at this house and I go out,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
I sit up there in the living room, sit up on the couch with you, man, I fall asleep right there on the couch. Mm-mm.
Bro, you know what? I'll tell you what one of my sneaky go tos are. Um, one of my yeah, hey, I like why I said Superfly, bro.
Mm-hmm.
One of my sneaky go tos now is now that I'm more health conscious, right? So what I'll do is get the taco bowl.
Okay, yeah, that's
I
good
get
to
it
know. Yeah, yeah.
with the fried shell
Mm-hmm.
with it with
We call them
like I
flying
get
sauces. Mm-hmm.
um
Yeah, no, I was saying we call them flying sauces.
yeah man. Yeah, man. That crispy chef, bro.
Man,
I'll
yeah.
get one of those, or I'll mess around and get a fully loaded Greek salad,
Mm-hmm.
right? No olives. I'll get that. I'll save the olives for Bully. I know Bully like the olives for his pasta salad, so I'll let him have those. But I'll get the fully loaded pasta salad, bro, and mess around and get in here like in that living room and watch something like um Iron Eagle. You like
Yeah,
one of them old
yeah.
ass movies from the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or Red Dawn or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
or Conan. And
Yeah,
if
I
I
watch
can't,
something like that too.
huh?
Are we watching that too? Conan, good old Conan, Conan Destroy. Watch me something like that.
Yeah, man. And so I would rather do those because my curiosity, like when I watch movies like The Matrix, which I never fully understood, I still don't understand it, right? But when it comes to The Matrix and stuff, I really can't eat during that, not even snack during it, because there are too many details in it,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like watching Boys in the Hood, I can't really eat. Yeah, I'll be too busy watching all the stuff, all the things, like all the nuances, right? Like I don't even eat popcorn really during the movies, man. I'm locked into them, right?
Yeah, see.
But watching Crush Groove, shit. I go to the 24-hour Subway and get me like a monster sandwich. I'm like, bro, put everything on it, man. Give me some more lettuce. Put some more lettuce on there. Put some
Mm-hmm.
more pickles on. Like one of those big footlongs, man. I get one of them, and usually it's attached to a gas station. So I get me some snacks out of there, like some them dip pretzels. You know how the pretzels be dipped in that the
Mm-hmm.
yogurt pretzels or something. Yeah, man. Yeah,
And
man.
see, that's what I'm saying. Cause see, like with me, I know I got that's my standard. Cause I always hit one of them joints. Cause you can't go wrong with the taco shop, man. Like I said, right out here,
Nah,
you swing through, hit the taco shop, grab your, and it really depends on how much I done drank, You know, if I'm driving, I'm always, you know, I already had my cup, my two drink, I have a 2 drink minimum, so
Right,
I
right,
know my stomach is rubbing my back. So
right,
I have to stop and get me. I may stop and get me a little something, but and
right,
it depends on the lines. Like I
right.
said, Jack in the Box lines be out the street, but it depends on and also which taco shop. But thank God that all the taco shops around here be open 24/7.
24/7. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so
That's
I
what I'm
slide over
saying.
there.
That's what, bro. Around where I'm at, there's a Dairy Queen about 25 minutes away,
Hmm.
right? And so where I live, I'm right off of I-20, right? So
Hmm.
I'm about 12 minutes from I-20, but the 12 minutes is straight up back highway, right?
Yeah.
So it's not like 12 minutes stop and go traffic. You gotta make a left turn and go around the bank and you into nah. Nah, I'm right off the highway, right? I live right off, man. I'm in a perfect neighborhood, man. I'm right at the city limits, but I'm right off the highway. I can
Hmm.
jump right on 95, jump right on 20. And so there's a Dairy Queen that's 24 hours in one of those travel centers.
Hmm.
And so I can get there in about 25 minutes.
Oh, so
And what
yeah,
I'll do is, and so there's a Bucky's about 35 minutes away, and then there's a Dairy Queen about 25 minutes away. Both of them are straight shots, right? So about 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll be like, Mo, I'm about to shoot the. She was like, why you trying to wait till in the morning? I'm like, man, fuck in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I
I'm
don't look
hungry
at
now.
yeah, and I looked at the you know how you can look at the cable preview and you
Hmm.
can it'll show something like Captain America Winter Soldier at 3 o'clock,
Yeah.
and you like, yo, I
Oh,
could
yo,
be there
that's
and get my
and come back and watch my joint. That's another one
yeah,
I watch too. I watch that because I'm gonna tell you, because you know, you're middle of the night. Like I said, when I used to leave, you know, coming in for you to leave a concert or a club, or something, man. And like I said, I'd be home, man. I'd be so hungry I can bite a skunk in the ass. I was
right,
like, let me stop by and get me something to eat real quick, man. And like I said, even Bully put one in another little joint of mine, Fist of the North Star. I throw some anime in there, man. I watch Fist of the North Star, watching cats explode, heads popping all like that. Like, yeah, man, get that in while I eat my taco shop. Cause
right.
and man, I'm good. Like I said, I keep it simple. But my go-to, that is my go-to thing right there. Cause I hit a Jack in the Box. You know, cause
Yeah,
Jack in the Box, really, you think of the menu, look at it. Jack in the Box is a weed head. That's weed head. That's fast food for weed heads.
right, right, right,
And you
right.
look at it, you know. So I'll go get that, you know, go up in there. But like I said, the lines be long. I mean, in the taco shop, man, you get you 6 roll tacos, man. You in there, bam.
Yeah, you in there, bro. Like, yeah. So I go to Dairy Queen. They have like this double. They have like a quarter pounder. So what I'll do is I get the quarter pounder, and they have like this fish fillet joint. So I get
Hmm.
that and the fish fillet, and get so I'll eat like a big boy, right? Like I have like 2 sandwiches. The what's the flurry? You know the half
Hmm.
milkshake, half ice cream
Hmm.
thing.
Hmm.
And in one of those, man, get some seasoned fries, man. And walking out the gas station, I'll see they got like the apple pies warming up on the thing.
Hmm.
I mess around and go spend 17 $18 in there, come back home, watch Avengers Endgame or something. Bro, you can't tell me nothing, man. I wake up, I'll be so mad when I wake up, I'll be in such a happy place. Right. I'll be in such a happy place, bro. When I wake up, like the dogs come by me whining, they gotta go outside. And I look at the clock and it'd be like 6:37. I'm like, God, I was
Yeah,
sleeping so good. You know
I
what I'm
know,
saying?
but man, that happened to me. I'm laid up on the couch after I done ate, you know, because I didn't want to come back here and wake up. Nay, I want to wake up my leg. I'm
Right,
up on the couch. I'm sleeping good, good.
right, right.
All of a sudden, my dog want to come in and start scratching at the door.
Oh,
Want me at the slide door. I gotta get up, let him out. I'm like, you mother, man. Oh, you know I was sleeping good up in here.
right,
No damn well I was sleeping good. You know,
right,
stomach was all full and everything. So yeah, man.
right.
Mm-mm. Yeah, but you know, freezes. Those were a couple of my go-tos, man. It just depends on how hungry I am or what's available. Yep.
Right. And for everybody checking us out, like yo, Uncle Freezy eat like a fat man. Yeah, that. Now what I will do though, I will get on the floor and do them push-ups, right? I got to,
Mm-hmm.
right? As a you know, saying as an older man, I feel like you got to do push-ups, man. You gotta do push-ups if you're able to, right? You want to make sure that that gut stay intact, right? You got to do them full body exercises, man. You absolutely got to do your push-ups, man.
I always, I try to do what I can so I can, because you never know when you have to move some furniture. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about furniture in the house. You you got to stay on top. I got my son will be 14 next month, so I always tell him, I say, hey, look, son, don't be trying to go from selling peanuts and popcorn one day to try to challenge the champ the next. I'm like Ric Flair. I'm the dirtiest player in the game.
Right.
He's got to show him what's up. You ain't ready. You're not ready for this, Mufasa, little Simba.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You got to wait your turn. You know what I'm saying? You got to wait your turn. So, but yeah, man, that's all I got, man. I found this conversation to be fascinating, bro.
Oh yeah, about me and the cigarettes.
Not just that, but the go-to with the foods and stuff.
You know
what I'm saying?
I mean, and like I said, Freeze, I do watch what I eat all the time. So,
me too. I watch it go straight down my throat, bro.
Well, like I said, I told you I switched up, man. I lost 16 pounds. Okay. I've been back on my thing, real well until I, came down to Dominique Wilkins. I was in the gym doing my thing. I knocked off 16 pounds. I mean, I'm still watching what I eat right now. I just, and I fast. I also do, I fast too. But it's just one thing. But sometimes I say, well, I get off on a cheat meal. I'll be like, you know what? It ain't gonna hurt me to have this, and I don't, because I eat it in moderation. But sometimes, man, it be calling you. It's like Chris Rock.
I'm not eating no. I'm not eating no, bro. I'm not eating no Krispy Kremes in moderation, bro. It's just out. Don't even, bro. If I get a dozen, they gone.
See, that's like, and see, the thing is, we have Krispy Kreme. I don't eat donuts. The only time I really eat donuts is when I go back home, back to Shreveport, so I can go to hit up Southern Made. We got a donut shop there. Because the donuts are hot after 4, so that's one of my main things. I always have my list of stuff I gotta eat when I'm at the crib. I gotta get a Whataburger. I gotta hit Southern Made. I gotta get my Bluebell ice cream. I gotta get my Southern Classic chicken. Those are the main things I always have to get because I can't get that here. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of times the Bluebell and the Southern Made, I eat that at the same time. Sometimes I'll eat that. Man, I've eaten Bluebell and Southern Made donuts for dinner. My mom's looking at me, boy. I'm serious. The skinny fat guy. I'm a skinny because I do the skinny fat guy stuff, man. My mom's looking up beside my head like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Boy, you gonna be sick." I was like, "I'll be all right." And I'm lactose, so I'm lactose too. And I pay the price. It was so good going in, but it's killing me coming out. Oh Lord Jesus! So
I'm a different type lactose. like when I get that shake 4 o'clock in the morning. See, I'm not gonna be the one that pay. I'm gonna be crop dusting everybody for 24 hours.
Yeah, I'm doing that too. I'll be doing that too. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, I slide on outside and mess up the air quality.
Yeah,
go back here, go to the bathroom, mess up the air quality for a while. Ooh, look at the vent on up in this joint,
bro. No lie, I was telling Chuck, bro, just real quick. I was in Buc-ee's, minding my business, stomach tight. Me and Chuck were talking about what we gonna do for vibes, right? And I was in Buc-ee's just walking around, and this little white baby started following me around, and I was like, "Why is this white?" I guess because I look super friendly, right? Like I guess I just, I got like
to a little kid, you a giant. So this little kid looking at you like, "Oh my God, he's a giant."
Yeah, and so she was following me around, and I look back, and she's laughing and waving, and I'm looking like, "Yo, where's your parents at?" Yeah, we in Buc-ee's. You walking, man? We right off the highway, and you in him. So I'm nervous. So I stop and I look. I don't see him. I look. I don't see him. I look. I don't see him. And Mo walk up to me. She like, "You got company?" I'm like, "Yo, yeah, but not on purpose." We stand. She following us around. So finally we get to the front, and I've been holding my stomach, right? So we finally get up to the front, and I rip one, man. I crop dust the field, right? Everybody turning around. They like, look at my nah. I look at the little baby. Her hair is blown back, like, and she just walked off. She just walked off. Ain't say a word. She just walked off, right? And we just paid for our stuff and left, right?
Man, look, I've done that, man. I was back at the house, had to eat that damn bluebell and stuff. I'm in the store with my mom. Was like, well, I need to get what you need to get, mom. She told me, I said, all right, I'll be right back. Man, look, I'm walking around, I surveyed there, how you looking for a place to park and you kind of do that. So I walked around a couple of times. We
Yeah.
safe. And I just let it, one of them long, silent but deadlies, you
Yeah.
know, just man, I swear I feel like it would come out of me for about another 15, like took 15 minutes for me to decompress. And I'm
Bro.
just walking and I'm walking them back, I'm walking through the long way around the store
Yeah.
and all I heard was like, "Oh my God, Jesus Christ, man, who done died up in this mother?"
Man down, man
Yeah,
down.
man. So I let it go, boy.
Yo.
And I know I smell like a dead polecat, like somebody ran over a polecat. You know what a polecat is? A skunk. I
Yeah.
know it. I know it was vicious, boy. I was like, ooh, it was worse than a protein shake with milk. It was like, oh God, man. Them protein farts be killing you, bro. Man, this
Yeah,
thing was
man.
bad, man. And see, and see, my kids learned. They learned if they leave me alone, especially my son, 'cause I keep telling them, you know. And I know we just all over the place before we going. I told my son, I say, man, don't mess with me right now.
Yeah.
You know, the gun is loaded. I told
Yeah.
him. He's like, what? The gun is loaded, dog. I'm saying, don't make you gonna cause me to hurt you, because he always
Right.
want to mess with me. I
Right.
said,
Right.
look, man, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna snatch you up and I'm gonna body slam you on this couch. Then I'm gonna sit on you and I'm gonna give you these air biscuits.
Right. I'm
And
a
he kept,
pepper spray you. That's what
yeah.
I.
And I told him, I said, I'm about to give it to you. He said, whatever. He liked to play with it. What you want to do, punk? And I'm turning off, and he fires off and give me a couple of good shots to the back. I was like, oh, you thought I was playing with you, huh? You know. And my son, like I told you, man, my son built like a golf club, man. He built
Oh,
like a golf club, you
yeah.
know. But them things, but he got some nice little tasers. I give it to him.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So he trying to move around, and I got him, I grabbed him. I did just what I said. I slammed him.
Right.
I sat on him, Freezer, and I was like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good one. This is gonna be a good one right here." And
Right.
man, I swear his whole body was vibrating because you could hear it because I ripped him loud.
All right. You crank the lawnmower.
Man, no, I Jake. You know those semi sound when they Jake break.
Yeah.
I hit him with one of those. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah.
hit him with one of those. He's like, "Oh my God, he did. He fought on it." I told you, dog. I
Yeah.
told you. I'm at a point in time in life when I definitely I say what I'm gonna do. And as I get older, I realize it gets worse. But the crop
Right.
dusting, oh yeah, I'm good for that, Freeze. Oh yeah, I got no problem. I don't
Yeah.
equal opportunity. Anybody can get it. Man, woman, child,
Anybody
beast,
can get it, bro. And with that little girl, bro, with the little girl, man, it was now, mind you, I try not to do stuff like that. Like, Mo be like, yo, you got to be an adult sometime. And I'm like, and I'm like, yo, okay. But with that little girl, she was following me. I was nervous because think about, man, I'm a big black dude at a gas station. This little
hmm
girl following me. I don't see
hmm
none of her people or none of that, bro.
And you in South Carolina, you in the Carolinas, there's no way that
Yeah, man.
them
Yeah,
things don't
man.
mix. Mm-mm. And you know
So,
what's crazy, Freeze? Me and they went to the grocery store, and this is what I was tripping out because old folk just don't care. They
right,
get
right.
to a point that when they get to a certain age, and we were on the same aisle. We were looking at some stuff. It was on the canned food aisle, and she wanted me
Right.
to reach up and get some cans. So I want to say about maybe two shelves over, further up from us. Um, this 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 old this older this old white woman. She was sitting up there, and she looking at the can. She pulled it down. You heard. I swear it sounded like you start up how a Harley sound when it start up.
Yeah, yeah.
That's just how she sound. I was like, oh, damn. And she's just reading the can. blah 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 blah. Oh yes. I was like, hey, she didn't miss a beat, kept it pushing. I was like, well, I guess when you gotta go, you gotta go.
Yeah, she get a gold star for that, bro.
But yeah, Meemaw let it lit. Like, Meemaw was in there ripping it.
Yeah. Yeah, she can't help it, bro. Hey, man, listen, man, what people gonna do? Laugh, man?
Man, look,
Yeah,
hey, look, I did. I was over the roller. I was like, only I can say was word. That's all I can say. Hey, look, I ain't mad at you.
hey,
You
man,
know.
I ain't mad at you. Right. Nah, yeah, man, I'm with you. I'm with you. Hey, man, so I'm gonna
Mhm.
get out of here. I'm gonna wrap up right here, man. This thing been crazy, bro. Man, I've been laughing to myself the whole time, bro. This right here is funnier than man's laughter. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. This right here has been funnier than man's laughter, bro.
Man's
You know,
laughter.
I gotta clip it. I gotta clip it and put it on IG. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man,
Yeah,
man.
some of that I gotta clip it
He
and
got
put it on IG. So
30 years for man's laughter.
that man got
Man's laughter.
30 years for laughing. Yo, we still and you know, and the funny thing about it is the dude is, and when he's saying it, he looked like the dude from Key and Peele.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. And he was the way he was looking though. He was just like the way he stopped and he started he was rubbing his, he was in the thinking position,
Yeah,
rubbing his chin like man's laughter. He got 30 years for laughing.
for laughing. Yo, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. Hey, but thank you everybody for coming through, rocking with us. I'm gonna try to get some more of these out there. Look for them on social media. So thank you to DSJ. Thank you to everybody in the chat. Thank you to Soulfinger 12 for coming through, rocking with us for a little bit, man. Making this last 3.5 hours totally hilarious. So I appreciate him for that. We're gonna try to clip some of these and put them out there on TikTok and IG to share some of this stuff with the world. So thanks again for y'all coming through. And I think we're gonna get out of here.
Hell
Peace,
yeah.
everybody.
Be easy.